time for K-Corp. They put up a valiant effort. They gave it everything they had. They entertained us until the end. Game 7, you couldn't have asked for anything more.
But BDS, the winners, going through into the semi-final, it is going to be one of the longest days of Rocket League we have ever seen played at this level. For this amount of money, we're going big here in Dickies, and it is something that we are so incredibly excited for.
That's the thing, it's only going to get more difficult for Team BDS. It never gets more simple at this stage of the World Championships. They will go on to face either Moist or Furia, and I don't know about you guys, I wouldn't want to face either of those two teams, but for the last time, as we see the Mobile One high performance replay, it was a nervy Game 7, it always is, but Team BDS were your victors.
Yeah, they are, and I was calling for Extra to step up when they needed him most, and he did exactly that. Got the initial goal for Team BDS, and yes, it did go back and forth, but they were able to hold on there in game number 7, and they can put all of those comments that they've been reading for the past year to rest.
Yeah, absolutely. They've done so much to be proud of. But with BDS, they managed to stand tall, they break down that blue wall, and they are going through to that semis. And what a feeling that must be, considering their performance in winter. They got perfect swept in front of a crowd by FaZe, and then they just could not even manage to make it to those crowd days by not winning a game. What a turnaround. Top 4 minimum at Worlds.
Seiko, Monkey Moon, Extra, and then their coach Mew have done
what's
everything
up?
right since that devastation. They've done all they can, and that is learn from it. You can see the lessons being applied. You can see the mentality is so much stronger than it ever was. This is the Team BDS that people have always wanted to see. And
Yo, Alexander, Arion Ray, what's going on, boys?
it also only seems right that they are there for an interview with the wonderful Orb.
Thank you so much for that, Cole. Standing here with Mew, the coach. First of all, Dickies, please give it up for BDS.
Team BDS just kicked ass.
Now, coach, we have to talk about those final moments. How was that?
Exciting, I think, is kind of word that you could say in those moments. But yeah, this match was like the best in my career so far.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Now, overall, this one-
187,000 people are watching this right now on Twitch. Only on Twitch.
Was this something that was expected from you guys?
Yeah, I mean, as I said, K-Corp is like, the guys in K-Corp are like one of my best friends, all of them. So we know each other really well.
Wow.
So we kind of expected this match to be really, really close. And I think it showed. But I'm glad that we can take it because like it's Worlds, right? So yeah, it was really...
That's crazy.
Bittersweet, absolutely. Now, for the players,
Watching the RLCS
it's their
makes me
first
want to play
time at
Rocket
the
League.
World Championship. They're here on the main stage, Championship Sunday. Are their nerves starting to show a little bit?
This match, yes. But
For sure.
From now on, I think it's gonna be easier, I would say, in nerves, of course, because like this stage, it's the first time that we.
I'm gonna stream on TikTok as well.
Coming from winner bracket, K-Corp had already 2 matches, if I'm not mistaken, on it. So we kind of expected the first game.
How do you go live on
like
TikTok?
they go harder than us, but then we adapt, and I think it's not gonna be a problem for the semi-final.
How would you rate your confidence as a team? Obviously, winning the Stockholm Major, huge boost of confidence, I'm sure. Then having, let's say, lackluster results, now being here, do you feel like the confidence might be coming back?
After London, it was a 5, but we worked really hard to understand why the top 16 in London happened, and then we put with confidence a lot of work to fix it, and then we can today say, I think that it works, so the confidence is like 8 or 9.
Confidence is key. Give it up. Boost their confidence.
Confidence is key.
BDS advancing to the semifinal. Now, support is needed. The players need it.
Look
here
at this
on
guy's
stage,
suit.
And there's no better support than the support from home. So we decided to sit down with some
Let's
of
go
the
live on
players'
TikTok.
parents, and they had this to say.
So it really started our learning on this journey when Reddles came downstairs and said, "I need your bank account information." To which I promptly replied, "No." "Why do you think you need our bank account information?" And he said, "Well, I won some money online and I need to tell them how to deposit it."
3 years ago,
Really?
dead sleep, Robert woke me up and said, is my passport valid? Because I need to go to Canada.
And next thing you know, we're booking flights and rushing a passport that had expired, and it was an incredible experience, and that's what opened our eyes to him moving forward in the sport.
I think it was
Wow.
Probably when Jacob was in grade 10 when he signed his first real contract with G2 Esports. And at that time, I'm thinking, okay, if he can earn a monthly salary doing this, hey, why not? Let's give it a go.
Hell yeah, man.
To play with pros already, and I didn't know anything. I spoke to Squish him often. He told me that for him to be a pro, he wouldn't need a PC. And from there, I decided to build a custom PC for Justin.
And it's almost there. Justin keeps it alive. Turbo's are there. Bounces into the corner.
Obviously.
Justin is there for the shot. Justin! This is Rocket League.
The arena broke that day.
Made that shot. He made the game better. Basically, when he did that, I was like, wow, he's a legend, a GOAT by doing that.
Yeah.
I'm still, until this day,
NRG Space Station. I'm NRG
even
moist.
talking about it.
When we went to 2018 Season 5 Worlds, that's Joe was really, really into Rocket League. And I know he was really excited to see a lot of the players were there. A lot of the players that were there, like CJ,
Man, it's so hard to go live on
Justin,
TikTok.
And they are great role models, especially CJ, because he's just such a great guy. All he wanted to do was get a fist bump with CJ, and they've got the photo and it went on Twitter. So to think that like over those 4 years, he's come to a place where somebody that he looked up to is actually casting where he's winning. It's unbelievable. It sounds like a fairy tale.
I need to subscribe.
In London, hearing people chanting his name, all of that crowd, I just couldn't stop crying because that's my boy.
When we found out about
These guys are
Joyo
dirty, man. They're so good.
getting involved in Rocket League because of CJ.
I just play Rocket League.
It's really moving
GTA.
to know that your son can
Racing
influence
games,
someone,
mostly card
who
sports
lives
games.
halfway around the world in that way. I hope that other players look at Cameron and think, yes, well, look what he's done, how he's transitioned from playing to a casting position, and maybe I can do that too.
And for the crowd, just remember, if he does go or he has gone,
sure, dude.
CJ
Add me.
forever.
H2K Gaming.
I thought that I was probably strange sat at home watching my son play Rocket League. So when you meet other parents that do exactly the same, you realise that you're not alone, and it's really nice. It's nice to have somebody else to talk to.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's a message to everybody that this is just a different mechanism of the same thing that we support at the Olympics, or that we support in pro football, or we support in any world-class type of event.
The world is changing. The world is changing, and people have to adapt, man.
So watching your son go through this and in London, playing the role of the villain. He's one of the nicest, most genuine people you ever meet, and you ask any player here, they'll tell you the same thing. Mm-hmm. But he played the role very well. I mean, I said 95% of the people
he tapped him on the shoulder. Did you see the tap on Astro?
Lined up outside to get an autograph for him.
It's hard for the parents. They don't understand what Rocket League is until they're in it, you know, with their kids.
The feeling of hearing 7,000 fans yelling your son's name and supporting him like that.
It's got to be an amazing feeling. Yo, peace out.
It's amazing how many people that they can touch that way.
Yeah.
And these guys that came over from Australia and Pioneers, when they beat them Sunday, and they were just taking it so hard. I mean, Slater just felt for them and just was, you know, consoling them. And it was a wonderful moment.
Yeah. And seeing him and the compassion for his teammate Daniel when they were at LA, and the just enormous hug and the spin, the love and the care and the sharing that they had in that moment.
Yeah.
This is such a proud dad moment.
I would tell the parents to give their kids a chance to play a gamer.
It's incredible. It really is, and it actually gives me goosebumps.
Where's
when I
that
think
coming
about
from?
13,000 people to watch kids play Rocket League, but it's incredible.
Yo, what's up, Tyler? Man, I'm excited. Who's next? It's the semifinals, right? Let's go.
We have to tell everyone that we just switched to Verizon's
Oh, an ad
plan for just $30.
I've already told everyone.
Wait, did you say Verizon for just $30?
It's their best unlimited price ever.
G2 beat NRG. Man, the fact that G2 just beat NRG like that, G2 is the real thing. Versus FaZe. Moist versus Furia. I love Moist. Moist is like... Yeah, G2. If G2 or Moist can win, that'd be amazing. I'm not a FaZe guy. I'm not a BDS guy. BDS is gonna play versus whoever wins between Moist and Furia, right? Damn right. Oh man, this is... Might as well play some Rocket League while the ads are playing. I got 2 minutes of Rocket League. Is it gonna cut the sound? Oh, perfect. G2 are pretty insane. Yep. I like they like pre-jump everything. It's crazy how they're just mechanically like dirty. You know what I mean? Dirty mechanics with G2. Got 2 minutes of free play stuff going on. Justin keeps it alive. Time also there. Such an iconic moment. Yep. No way. Missed it. Didn't get it. Overwatch is pretty cool. I mean, I'm not an Overwatch guy. I'm more of a Rocket League guy. Whoa. Someone scored a classy flick in the RLCS. I forget who it was. Yeah, I like the racing games for some reason. Like, I'll play some Forza. I have Forza. I have, I mean, if NHL was on PC. 2,850 hours. Nice. I probably have, like, I don't know, 5,000 hours. Rocket League. Maybe more. I'm definitely, like, slacked on the Rocket League lately. Are you a mechanical player? Okay.
Ooh. fall was just practice, before the winds of winter brought a brand new org into the scene. Their faith in former Queso almost instantly was rewarded. Unknowns no more. These understated superstars and undisputed...
Oh, I remember that goal. I remember that goal.
Success with their biggest statement yet.
The editing is insane. Yeah. Yeah, I need to work on my editing.
The blue wall finally crumbles here in Fort Worth, Texas. The Rocket League World Championship saw BDS versus K-Corp go 7 games on Champions Field. BDS stands
Go
strong.
G2!
They will be representing France moving forward.
What a series, though. We thought it was going to be a close one beforehand, but BDS just closing out in the final moments. K-Corp, however, though, they put up one of the strongest fights of today. Team getting knocked out just in that final moment there. I thought a 0 second was going to go in and get us the overtime.
and they broke the timeout buff as well. BDS called the timeout when they were 3-2 up and K-Corp started to get momentum, and K-Corp still brought it to 7. I mean, it had us worried about our record. Our streak gives 56-0 of teams that win the best of 5 go on to win the best of 7.
Wow.
It was pretty close, that one, though.
And then BDS as well. We always talk about when
G2,
they get punched, they normally don't bounce
NRG.
back. They bounce back twice in the series. Game 1, they got destroyed, win 3 in a row, lose 2 straight, but still find a way in Game 7.
Let me tell you something, though. There's something in the air about when you got EU Taroko and the great words of Rise. He is holding down the back line. That EU Taroko, for those of y'all who don't know, his
I want
name is
Moist to win. I like
Whenever
Moist. I
he's
like
back on
Rizzo's team.
defense, it doesn't seem like they can get scored on. And then you got Seiko, the missile up in the front line. Start off the series hot, got relatively cold towards the end, but Monkey Moon stepped it up.
They have such a unique strategy, so different to any of the teams we're seeing make it through today. Very counter-attack heavy, looking to sustain lots of pressure.
Yeah.
50-50s, and then when a team overcommits or making mistakes, really punish them.
It's just so exciting to see Seiko be that guy on a team with BDS, and a team the caliber of the players on BDS. Monkey Moon taking that more reserved approach, I'd say, because defensively, he's a freak. And letting Seiko just do his thing. He's got that more endpoint role. He's having fun out there in BDS. They're looking so strong.
And the legitimacy of the RLCS X season is becoming more and more of a thing. I understand they made a roster change, but it's still 2/3 of that roster. They're all the way here, top 4 of the new season.
I couldn't believe that game at 0 seconds actually almost happened there. When the clock hit 0, the ball was halfway in K-Corp's goal, and they managed to pop it back out, taking the entire length of the field. Gibbs, we've almost had This Is Rocket League twice so far.
It's crazy. It felt like half a minute of gameplay. It was probably only like 15 seconds, but it felt like 30. It's just so wild that they keep the wall up for so incredibly long, and it just seems like it's a teaser for this grand final later. We want to see it.
It's coming. There's a moment that's going to happen. I just feel it. Today, we're going to get another moment that is going to be in the history books forever. We've already had some amazing series, but as you said, we've had these teasers time and time again.
Yeah.
We're thinking, surely not, surely not. I think we're waiting for something special here.
All right, Greg, and I thought it was beautiful also seeing the camaraderie from the teams as they enter
Wow.
the stage, and then seeing the love.
I have 91 subs. Should I edit my vids a lot or less?
BDS as they
If you have 91 subs, just keep posting. Don't even worry about editing.
And I
Just
think that's
post,
the case
post,
with a lot
post.
of teams here. I know a lot of the emerging region
Apparently,
teams
I got
coming
invited
together
on
and
TikTok for
respecting
some
each other,
weird
a lot of support,
streaming program.
People giving advice to the younger players coming through. But in Europe, you know, these players have been fighting for so long online to come here together, and especially with the French speakers, of course, they're in a place where everyone's speaking English around them. They find comfort in that group around them.
The Andrew Tate of Rocket League.
Here, but that group stick together at these events and speak French together, and they share so much love for each other.
That's my new nickname, apparently.
They're going to be dealing with their emotions, but the moment they get through that, they're going to be turning
This
around
guy,
and cheering on BDS
can you
louder
see?
than anyone else in the building. Let's take a look at the bracket, how it looks
Can you
after
see?
another quarterfinals match concluded. BDS
No, you can't
advanced
see.
into the semifinals. We have a North American duel waiting for us later on, but for now, it's time to find out who's playing BDS with arguably, demonstrably, the tournament favorites, Moist Esports, taking to the stage, going up against
Let's go, Moist!
Fury
I love these
from
guys.
South America, Fury.
I mean, we've had 2 of the major winners so far.
Moist
guaranteed top 4.
Esports
Moist is the final
versus
team to try and jump
Furia.
that hurdle, but their hurdle in
I'm
their
not a
way
fan of Furia.
is the kings of South America, Furia, King Card. These guys aren't going to make it easy for them.
I'm gonna stream on TikTok.
Match. You can hear the fans already getting behind Moist. It's Moist versus Fury.
A gente tá ansioso para enfrentar a Moist, né? Porque além de ser um dos melhores times do mundo, é o maior campeonato do mundo, né, da temporada.
They don't have a lot of weaknesses, but I guess you
Just
could say
chilling.
lack of experience. Same goes for us, but they haven't had a win yet, so they don't know what it's like to win.
A Fúria vem vindo melhor que a Moist por conta que a gente tá mais aquecido e a gente tem a garra brasileira de sempre, né? Para parar não só o jogo como a Moist inteira, é jogar agressivamente, como a gente sempre faz. E não dá espaço pros caras.
I think it's obvious who we have to stop on Furia is Jan. He's crazy mechanically, one of the most gifted players in the world, but I think we can stop him. We've stopped
There we
everyone
go.
so far,
I'm live on TikTok and live on YouTube.
Moist, se prepare que a gente tá vindo com sangue nos olhos.
What's up?
Europe's Drizzly Darlings face off against the Kings of South America.
Oh shit, John donated $2. What's up, John?
Moist Esports and
Damn.
Bristol's finest.
Euros? Are those euros? Did you donate European money? Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Honestly, appreciate it. I don't get a lot of donations, so. But honestly, it's not about the donations, but thank you so much, dude. Honestly. Woo, man, I'm excited. Ask me a question, John. I'm listening. You're Irish. Cool. That's epic. Welcome to the stream. 4-2 Moist. Yeah, write your predictions in chat. Yo, what's up?
Can get through to the top 4 and
Add your predictions. If you want to predict the matches, write so in the chat.
It's going to be incredibly mechanical. Every player on this pitch capable of some of the highest flying, flip resettiest mechanics of the tournament.
Irish money.
The one we want to be watching when it comes to those clutch moments.
We have to talk about Moist.
I'm gonna invest the $2 into the YouTube channel. Give it right back to the people.
Only one life left. They played 14 matches, 13-1. The only thing they lost was against G2 in that final of the winter major.
Oh, they lost against G2.
CJ, how did it feel? We heard from your parents how it felt to find out how much of a
Yo, what's up, Minion Gang?
He's a special kid. I think everyone knows.
If I miss some chats, sorry. There's like 2 chats going on at the same time. For those of you on TikTok who are wondering what I'm doing, I'm watching the RLCS. Yo, thank you for the little bird thing. Appreciate it. Paper Crane. What's up? Thank you, dude.
People play the game, freestyle, incorporate into the competitive style of the game. But then you got that young man right there.
If you want to watch with me on TikTok, basically put the RLCS live. I'm basically reacting to it. I'm also streaming on YouTube if you want to just watch the stream on YouTube. I'm pretty excited.
European MVP versus the South American MVP with Yan.
I call
it's gonna come down to Yan. It's gonna have to put it on a performance like no other to.
I don't think you can say 3-2. It's first to 4.
Of course, he is incredible.
It's gonna be 4-3. 4-3 for Moist.
And one we want to be watching this whole series for a goal of the game.
And we have been waiting for this matchup once again. We got a taste of it in LA, a 3-4. Moist used to go by Queso, but Yan, that's when he started popping off. And Kaio, he's been exceptional so far at the World Championship.
Let's go.
Gamers that you see him, he's got the charisma, he's got the poise. He's been on this stage before. We're going to see what he can do right now.
I mean, these guys
have to be legends, like, to pull off these mechanics with this amount of pressure is just, it's insane.
Man that we love. King Carter first saw him at the World Championships, and we're talking about confidence. This guy's the king of confidence.
Apparently this guy's the king of confidence.
I'm so emotional with this series. I'm so torn on the other side, but King Card, he's the man, the myth, Furia. I know they're going to be putting their best foot forward today.
Yeah,
you just became a top viewer, Minion Gang. What's up?
But have been stepping up every single time we see them play on LAN. It looks like Card and Kai are getting better. Everyone's been focusing on Yan.
Holy moly, chat revenue.
While they're doing that, the other two are getting on the
2 euros is equal to $2.63 Canadian.
See which way the crowd's going. A lot of the let's get wet going on.
There's a lot of Charlie fans here, a lot of Moist fans in general. Is the highlight though? Of
Oh my god!
Materia, or is it their supporting squads?
It has to be Yan Materia, because I think when you're on the world stage, you want your best player to perform. Furia's going to need Yan to put on something special, while Materia, the same thing. He's the European MVP. He's got to perform for Moist here, because again,
Furia's going to kick ass. Like,
we hear it. You hear the crowd. Moist is the fan favorite.
Moist is going to have to step it up.
Whether we're across the pond or we're right here in North America, wherever they are.
I want to see some pre-jumping. I want to see some cross passing. Look at them in free play there.
I mean, Fury, I think they like being.
That's crazy. They have 240 hertz monitors. Are you supposed to miss the ball when you have 240 hertz?
One of the older, newer regions, but coming in, seeing as the underdogs against the NA and EU guys, these are the matchups they want. They want to verse the best in the world.
We're gonna see at least a couple flip reset double taps. These guys are dirty mechanical. Like they just play mechanically like they're freestyling all the time. That's basically what Moist Esports is a freestyling 3v3 monstrous of a team.
But finally this year, when we got to the winter major, the spring major, Furia was that light for Sam, and now they're here.
What are they doing?
Last hope for South America. They know they want to go as far as they possibly can.
Is this a scrim?
These guys that have been playing for 5 years now, they're peaking.
Are they scrimming while they're waiting?
It's incredible to see these guys. Kaio, a man that, as you said, he's been a bit shaky previously on land, but the experience that he's taken each and every step along the way, he's looking like one of the strongest players right now in the world.
Yeah, the way the mechanics have stepped up in South America and got to this.
Those chairs look pretty comfortable. Who am I? What's up? I'm Joey. Who are you? Thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. Man, I don't know how the TikTok thing works, so if I missed something, I'm really sorry. Plus, I got my YouTube chat up there. Oh, I can view the comments like this.
With no roster moves. Normally when that happens, like a V1 that they have to pick up beast mode to
Well, there you go. I can see what you're writing now.
For so incredibly long, but they have rose together.
They have rose together.
All right, I'm excited. Let's just start the game.
Has been unmatched by anyone else. Do not take them to game 7. Moist is gonna, Free's gonna have to find a way to win in 6 games or less. I feel like for them to have a possible chance here. Let's find out how you at home feel about the match in the Verizon fan vote. #
Your English is bad.
FUR.
Hey, it's good enough for me to understand, man.
I know you're torn, but it's time.
You can't
left him till last. Come on.
For those of you on TikTok, we're just chilling. I'm watching the RLCS live here, the World Championship. It's the semifinals. They got $1 million on the line here. It's crazy. The players, they must be like super intense. Like
for the whole season. A year ago, I said Furia are winning worlds, so I have to stick with my guns. I'm going Furia, but it breaks my heart.
Tyler, it's because I got the TikTok chat at the same time. You're from Saudi. Yo, what's up? That's crazy how people are from all over the world. Appreciate you stopping by, man.
6-7 game series. I'm going to be going with Moist, purely thanks to my mum. She very rarely likes to make predictions. I got a text from her just before this.
Yeah, Moist gonna win.
Let's get wet. So my mum's on the Moist side.
There's no other choice but the #1 overall seed. Moist is definitely taking this one.
Just realized.
Let's get wet, baby. I'm rolling with Moist every single second of the day. Come on.
Look, there was G2 versus Furia was the best Rocket League we've seen so far. Half of that was Furia. I think they've got a chance here. If anyone can take down Moist, it's got to be Furia in this one. Give me Furia. How is chat feeling about this one at home? It's been mostly wet in the stands. It's wet in chat as well, folks. And it's time for us to get the game playing.
It's wet.
CJ, what's going to be the X factor here?
I mean, it's the game within the game. It's Yan versus Vatira. This is what it's all about. So I cannot wait for these matchups. I just want to see a freestyle.
Vatira's the GOAT.
Let's get some offense.
I hope best Rocket League inbound chat. You haven't seen it yet. Dickey's Arena, get ready. We have a wonderful battle inbound. Moist versus Furia. Europe versus South America.
Here we go.
Looking to advance on Championship Sunday.
Man, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. It's crazy, man. The hype is insane. They just hype it up so much.
Furia and a best of 7 to decide who is going to take it. Shogun here, joined by Yummy and Chimako. Lads, we waited for this. The day has finally come.
We waited, and now it's just 7 potential games for history to be made.
If you
Here we go.
Yeah, you don't want to go game 7 if you're the Panther, if you're Furia, but it is time.
Okay, kick off with the cheat. Rise going off the backboard. Starts it off strong. Let's go.
Rising up to the occasion so fast. Only 3 seconds for the first goal.
Just a kickoff goal.
At the beginning of the season, Rise has proven time and time
Just put the ball in the net. Just put the ball in the net.
We're looking at a potential moment for Rise to think about. even at the very
Who is the best team in the RLCS? I'm going to say Moist. They're playing right now.
Yes, the favorites of the tournament are called Moist Esports, and yes, we completely own that.
Oh,
now it's up to Fury to change that narrative.
Good job.
To give South America their chance.
Trying to keep it close.
Their closest chance at winning not just a major, a world championship. The winners of the London Major
good
versus
save.
the winners of Gamers 8. There are no two teams that came into this world championships with a better run of form.
Yo, thank you for the likes. No, you can't see. I'm on YouTube, H2K Gaming on YouTube.
Blocked out by Yan, South America's best.
You see, that 1v1 situation, Yanks was waiting and waiting
Oh.
and waiting, so patient until he got the chance, and now an easy score from the King, and the match is tied.
I'm at max quality here.
The other way, Carter's read him like a book, and that's as easy as
1-1.
Fury to tie it up.
Put it on the pinch for him. Hit it like a golf club. Sent it to the other side. One each.
Well done.
Furia answering back there, doing it quickly, but this could go against them. Had to be aware, but this is what I'd like to hear from Furia. Setting players up in the midfield. They will not allow Moist to force all three
Close
players
one.
onto their own back line.
Keeping them pressure.
They maintain boost control, because if
Back touch to your teammate.
be around.
They want to impose their tempo, their playstyle, because they were
Wow.
not able to do so against G2, and that's why G2 took advantage of them. They were G2 attack every single time, and Furia was on the defensive. But this time, if they're able to use Kaio on the midfield, things might be a little bit different.
Oh my God.
In between everyone.
You can
Yeah,
see
sure,
why
man.
it's so difficult to defend Moist. All three members can do something. And Joyo out of nowhere has found the goal.
That's crazy.
Unreal. The vision to get that ball back over to him. Unmatched. Furia back down yet again. We'll have ourselves a best of 7. Both teams will have access to a timeout as Card takes the shot.
Oh, come on, man. How's the net open like that?
Moist is not defending that net. They really are just focusing on offense the whole time. Beautiful pass by Kaio. They should know better. They should know that by now that Kaio really goes for those passes. He's supposed to be attacking the whole time.
But who's going to expect that the spring MVP would miss that ball? That would push it forward. Moist taken out of the game. And it's going to be
Oh, he like
down to
stalls.
whether they can
Gets the bump.
clean up that midfield to determine whether they can stop getting scored on.
Rye's gonna have to get a touch.
Going for the bump on that one. The bumps have been proven lethal.
Oh, that's a shot. Not in. Joyo going for boost. 50-50. He's gonna use some boost. Vatira helps get the clear.
Able to get some offense going on.
Joyo going for that corner touch. Vatira's gonna have to challenge. Slow challenge in the corner.
The best Rocket League that you can into the highest pressure situation as Joyo dances over the top of one, even gets a set up.
It's gonna be a goal.
He's one-on-one, Carter.
Nice.
Nowhere near it.
He sensed the goals.
You can't stop him.
It's H2K to go. Yo, what's up, Christian C. I thought it was your brother. Your brother's always watching my shit.
However, even though
Yo, what's up?
You were not two players.
Yeah, they're winning. 3-2.
To defend that one. So Joyo makes the setup very well, and then the goal just was written by itself. Now we're in the middle of the match. Furia trying to.
Oh, let's go. Another $2 European. Probably get more Irish money. Yo, thank you, John.
Very good on the defense.
Unnecessary, but thank you.
A lot of times you look into towards these matchups, you're not after just a win, but you're after a
Yeah, I know, man.
Set yourself up for the shortest amount of time on the stage in order to go towards that World Championship, pick up the trophy. Yeah, now up against Vatira, good first block, does need the support, and it
I'm pretty sure this is actually bigger than the NHL right now.
They've been stung twice.
200,000 people on Twitch.
With less than 2 minutes remaining and 1 goal lead as Vatira comes in.
There we go. Moist's gonna take it down. For sure.
Here, Moist. We know how they've stepped up in every situation in the winter split against the North American.
Joyo's a beast.
Split to win it all. And this is why.
Yeah, Moist versus G2 for sure.
Good rotations and a clean finish.
Yeah, and not only the good rotations, but making your.
You should put $500 on Moist Esports right now.
Kaio didn't know what to do. He was, you know, do I go for the ball and then maybe get dunked on, or do I let it go and try to go for the ball after he passes the net? But neither was a good option for Kaio, which now is attacking, trying to get
Crazy.
the back for Yanks. Yanks a little bit too far behind, and Jojo was able to defend.
Smart defense once again from Vatira. 1 minute and a half remaining.
20K on YouTube.
He's waiting. He's patient.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Twitch
very
is so much
difficult for
better
Fury to
for
score
live
on.
events.
We'll be looking at all three of them. Yanks, Card, Kaio have been stepping up.
Racist confirmed.
Card off the backboard. Doesn't
My
get the
God.
reset shot. It's Kaio to put in another one. Of all three players back, you're going to need something special.
Good save by Rise.
And that one, not special enough.
That was probably the best shot that Yanks could do at that time, but again, Rice was very well set up in defense. He was waiting for that. He was expecting
Good clear.
it. And I mean, it doesn't matter how good the shot was. If you were really expecting it, and you
This game's going to Moist for sure.
In good position, then you have the chance to defend.
Actually, I was asked to coach once for an org. I don't remember which org it was.
The passes have been very
But at the time, I wasn't taking it seriously. I was like, I'm not coaching.
Another shot, but Joyo keeps it out. That could be enough.
The 2 goals Fury have got were on open nets. They are
It definitely wasn't Moist because Moist didn't exist back
30
then.
seconds. Rise takes over the play. He's got plenty
This
of
is a
boost.
goal.
Will he make it 5-2?
Maybe not.
Pulls Card into action. Gets the ball popped up as well. This is a good opportunity for Fury on the transition.
Thank you for the lights, Wasabi.
But it's just not happening at the moment. Moist playing keep away.
Oh.
And Furia looking like they're going to have to figure it out later on. An own goal to finish us off.
Excellent.
Rise, Patrick Hero.
It's so hard to defend these guys whenever they make the touches out of nowhere. Like, it seems they will not be able to.
I don't want to stream on Twitch
Maybe something very random, but not
because then it becomes like a job.
seems to go their way. They find each other very well in transition.
Yo, peace out.
And they're able to shoot on net.
Thanks for watching, man.
So it's looking very good.
I'm gonna watch until the finals and then I'm gonna get off.
Creativity, especially from a freestyle player like Joyo. Very quick to rotate, very quick to adapt, and very quick to take.
Let's go.
There are just some teams.
Sophie Leblanc joined.
Team Queso took to the stadium over in LA.
I wish I could be there. Anybody know where the RLCS is actually being held right now?
It's an intangible that you never
Washington.
have until you find out that you have it.
Yeah, we could have went.
Moist been proving to be exactly
I'm sure my girlfriend would have loved to go to the RLCS in Washington.
In that winter major, a dream
Well,
run, multiple game 7s against the best teams in the world, and every single time
Moist taking it
they
down.
managed to get past the adversity.
I called
And
4-3
now,
for Moist.
From that, they are the favorites here, and that's only giving them more confidence. It feels
Yeah,
it
for
only
sure.
boosts them.
Well, yeah, definitely. They need to feel.
How is
very good
Mobile
about
One the
start.
sponsor
It's a
here?
5-2. They did whatever they wanted. They had only one issue. It was a bad defense at the beginning. They were able to correct that. Even though Furia kept attacking, they were able to, shut
Man,
them down
casters are so
completely.
wrong about the gameplay. They didn't correct their defense. They just missed an opportunity. Like, what is he talking about?
And they did that mid-game. They made the adaptation mid-game. They showed their veterancy here in the middle of that game. On the other side, we're going to
I don't agree.
Maybe Yan step up. He hasn't had that.
He doesn't need to step up. Just needs to get the win. Yo, what's up, Jackson V?
The game is a land. He's meant to be that man. And he hasn't shown that just yet.
Close.
They go to the Aquadome where theoretically they should have a home field advantage. But let's find out. Furia need to bite back. Need to prove why South America is now on the map as true World Championship contenders.
Excellent.
Through the club yesterday, an emotional match between the two South American squads. Gonna knock them out.
I mean, you can't have a Rocket League channel and not watch the World Championship.
Run out of boost to keep it going.
He's creating so much chaos there in front of the net too. Even if you make that save.
Plus, I don't mind streaming. Streaming's pretty cool. Yo, what's up, Ellie?
I think he is attacking a little bit more now.
Oh, that's a goal.
Very good.
Moist is sleeping.
That, I don't know. I wasn't expecting the upper 90, just like that.
I can tell you, I was didn't expect it. Joyo, look at the effort he made. He knew it.
I hope Johnny Boy is going to be the one casting for the finals.
Vatira running away from that too, the defensive MVP of the last major.
I think Johnny Boy's a Moist esports fan for sure.
Coming out from Moist. Furia getting in the
Europe.
lead. We haven't really seen that yet. This could be the confidence they needed.
Oh my god.
This is confidence as well, not only to
Oh.
Furia, but towards other teams. BDS will be looking at
Good
this
control.
and
Probably going to go for a
the
reset.
mistakes that they have seen.
Moist passing the ball to each other.
Furia haven't really put it together just yet. They haven't managed true outplays.
Oh, we have a whiff.
Coming off Moist misplays.
This is going to be a challenge here. Going for the pass. That was clean.
Invisible man. Joyo just sticking around.
It wasn't an invisible man. Damn casters.
Can't afford to get hit by Joyo, who is chasing after him. Kaio pops the ball up high. Vatira keeps the pressure on.
Johnny Boy's your favorite caster? Johnny Boy's my favorite caster.
That's the only thing right now for Moist.
I've known Johnny Boy since he had like 20,000 subscribers on YouTube.
How they are just blocking, intercepting every single pass from Furia. It's been just a thing of beauty.
Oh, that's a shot.
Off the crossbar. Nobody able to follow up. Furia know that they've got the lead.
There we go. Rise, ceiling.
On this stage, in front of so
Yo, what's up, Zing Breezy? Hope I said your name right. Sorry if I butchered it.
To see how good their attack remains. Despite all of that, another one off the crossbar, but here
close.
Coming in. Just gets the touch away, but Furia have gone on the counter-attack. Yan is looking for the opening. But Joyo.
Wow. These guys can reset on cue.
I was thinking that Furia was just letting them, have a lot of space, and you don't want that.
Moist is dominating the game right now. They just can't score.
They need to be able to counter-attack, just be in their faces a little bit more, because otherwise, as you let them fly,
Nice.
You're in their territory.
Oh, Rise now he gets hit. Jan was on the rotation back out.
Oh, 1v1. Tried to fake him, but he had no angle.
You're happy just to invite on the individual play.
Going for the bump. Good. Wow, they stay so calm.
The ball just slips away from him. Good challenge for Tira to the corner. Rise back into the midfield. It's up to Card. Good transition. That's going to be off the backboard once again. First one to it.
Let's go.
Moist starting to prioritize the defensive rotation just a little.
They're going to score.
But we are scrambling from one side of the field to the other.
They're definitely dominating. They just need to score.
That first major mistake, the pace being upped. And Moist back down just temporarily, right back into.
You'd panic. Yeah, I know which part you were talking about.
Or try to get the. Yeah, he makes it clear.
I try not to panic, but I panic.
He wanted to. Still able to defend the backboard. Kaio.
Constantine is back.
Far away from that play, but
Addicted to my channel.
Tira going to the midfield. Kaio waiting for it, but not good enough.
No, I don't have any money on the game.
On the side, on the attacking side, where the guys in Moist. Now,
Yeah, until the finals.
Those chance there from Joyo.
Sure. I don't know, man. I'm probably just gonna watch this and take off after.
Joyo go for a lot of bumps, a lot of demos. Taking his time with some of these shots.
I'm doing it for the content.
Only a minute left.
We saw yesterday between Furia and the club that these sort of defensive showings are not.
Thanks, man. There we go.
It baffles me. It baffles me, like how.
That was so easy. That guy's way out of position.
One of the most mechanical players we have in the game right now. So
why don't they just leave a guy back? I don't get it.
Control that ball and put it on the net if you allow him to. So I'm talking about you need more space. You need to cut the space, but this one.
Do not disrespect the French.
Been watching since 9:30 in the morning. My God. Yeah, there was no way I was doing a day stream for this whole thing.
And a big game here. Furia
Just gonna get the semifinals and the finals.
But almost guaranteed that they have to pull the timeout if this game goes against them. Kaio takes his time, does win the challenge. He does need support, however, down that line. Card comes in to provide exactly that.
I don't think I could accept
He's got Joyo
Google ads.
Will he get to him?
Oh, he saved it.
Took it away. Did Yan have it? We do not know. We will not find out. One thing that we do have.
Casters, man. Yeah. What is that center?
Kaio, only as far as Joyo. Rise keeps the ball up. Back to the corner.
The crowd is insane.
Yan yet again.
There we go.
Overtime.
What's up, user 3303799097411?
Really feeling it, but
that's some heck of a name there.
It was impressive to me how Moist was so confident in keeping the ball up on the overtime in the last.
If Moist can get another win here, they got the series in the bag.
So close to their net, and still they decided, okay, we're gonna play it. We don't care. We're going for the.
Oh, this is dangerous.
Yaks
good save.
This is dangerous.
Card still have a chance now. Kayo.
This is still dangerous.
He's gonna give his teammates a little bit of time. Card.
Okay, they're good.
On top of the ball, but Vatira will take it away.
Did he wall dash there?
Down at least for now. Joyo on the goal line needs to avoid getting hit.
Yo, Tyler, did he wall dash that?
Clear just yet. Rise provides. He's got Joyo midfield. He can go all the way by himself. He's certainly.
Oh, this is dangerous.
Incredibly close for Rise.
They turn so quick.
Blocks the first. Who dares take him on? Rise off.
Delayed 50-50.
No from Moist. Checks the boost amounts. They knew they had to play that carefully.
Oh my God.
Close one by Kayo. Card. Again, waiting.
They're not getting good shots. The nerves are for sure kicking in.
Forcing any shot. They don't want to give boys the chance to a counter attack.
And Yanks is being the one to stay on that backboard, stay on the defense.
Bump.
It's going to be up to Kayo to make that magic. Up against Moist, that's very difficult. The defense in the 1v1s has been incredibly solid.
Card up against Joyo.
Oh.
A challenge that Card wins and rises in an awkward spot.
He's there. He's there. He's there.
Gets enough on it.
He wasn't in an awkward spot.
Nobody wants to give up that backboard hit.
Twice wall dashed.
Double tap, the follow up, the rebound. Call it what you want. Most of these players will call it the end of the game if it happens. Yan in again. That backboard, no. Vatira clears.
He's always in net. Vatira, he won't stop being that brick wall.
Good.
He is in many people's head, you know, one of the best, if not the best player right now on the field. And it takes everything. It takes everything. Defensively, he has been so good, so on point for Moist. So
I'm not sure. Apparently, it's
2 minutes in this overtime.
apparently the ads pay more on live events.
Not able to find the goal.
Fury have had the better of the territory.
You would crack under pressure.
Both teams, however, have not found that clean.
I'm pretty clutch. I haven't been in a world championship, but I've definitely been in. Oh my God. Oh.
And that was so crucial from Kayo, meaning that the shot could not be rifled in. We clear, we keep going. We go to Kayo.
Oh, she's just chilling at the pool. Our pool broke, so we had to fix it.
Exactly what Furia needed. They didn't have the boost, but they still used that pinch to get them to the other end.
Good communication. Oh, now with the bomb. Again, Furia is communicating pretty well on defense because, like you said, they didn't have that much boost.
Man, 3 minutes OT.
Very shortly.
Oh no! Oh my God!
Keep an eye on the boost mounts.
He's going for the reset. Double tap. Oh my God!
That corner's certainly going to help, but the boost is away from them yet again. Rise is the only one with anything as Vatira finally gets some boost to his own name.
What are these mechanics? What the hell?
Keeps it out. The Panthers of Furia, they're circling their net, they're sniffing their prey, but they can't find that gap.
That's a oh.
The backboard tucks it back around.
Man, Vatira is nasty. Vatira is nasty.
3.5 minutes, the Furia held on.
Wow, Vatira.
Would have been historical for them, but one little mistake is costing them all at the end.
You call
Good
it
job.
real mistake. I don't know if I can agree with that. They were doing so well. I was praising them on how good
Oh my God.
was on defense. Like they were talking to each other. They were rotating very well. They were not going for those double commits. And then in the end, you see how costly going 2 people for the same ball is.
I just got a copyright strike.
2-0.
I guess I'm not allowed to cast this.
Fight back. We know they can do it, but they're against one of the most clutch teams.
Oh, it's not a strike.
At the beginning of that game, that if you're
Okay, it's a warning. It's all good.
The timeout has been called. Yummy. What do you even say right now?
Exactly.
Vatira destroyed them.
Moist looking over that wall, about to break through. If Moist get into that 3rd game win, it is going to be near impossible for the Furia fight back. I want to see a lot more aggression coming out from Yan.
Yep.
They called that in the pre-match interview. We haven't seen it yet. We haven't seen him get space.
How long are the timeouts?
Any of his plays
5 minutes.
on that defensive end, and a large part of that is he's not securing his own corner.
16 saves.
Is stealing it over and over and over again.
Yeah, credit to Moist's defense. They have been so good, so on top of every single time that Yanks gets the ball and try to go over them.
I'm streaming on 4 platforms. What's up, Chatty Chad?
Very well. That's one of the reasons why Yanks has had only 1 goal in the last 10 matches.
Oh, maybe I can stream.
10 games. If somebody said that to me
on
just a few
Facebook
weeks
Gaming.
ago, I'd be laughing in their faces. One of the players who is being touted as the best in the world. We are not seeing that here. We are seeing a team who are cooler than anyone else, who are chill when it really matters. And we'll see if that converts to the pitch.
My buddy Jaws is playing Rocket League. What's up, Jaws?
Back to that game one with the open nets that Moist were giving up, even towards the start of game number 2. The fact that Furia were not able to capitalize and take those games might come back to really hurt them here. Those were the ones that were available for them. It got away, 2-0 now, and they have to take this next game. They have to.
South America. Every single person in Rocket
There we
League
go.
in that region are watching this game, the most important game for that region in this championship. We'll see how it plays out.
If they get another win here, oh my God. It's like their defense just crumbles.
On time, 12 seconds, first goal for Furia. It took no time at all.
Respond and respond well. Furia have got their first. 4 minutes and 48. And it's the same way that took the opening goal of the
Yo, what's up, lol?
Right off the kickoff. That's
How you doing?
This one, Rise goes up.
You having a good Sunday?
On the challenge. Rare time that one works out. But Furia now look to keep this going. Far too early in the game. You basically have to play it like it's a 0-0. You just have to keep your play style on lock for cards in position.
Why is the quality so bad?
Like the attempts to transition out. They've always got somebody available looking to rifle it to the opposite side of the field.
And I love they have someone on the backboard too. They're
Oh,
covering
good.
that position, but that's giving a twofold advantage because we're seeing Joyo and Rise go for so many bump attempts. That backboard is a lot more of a safe position.
Now they have a chance. Joyo has to go to the back. Kayo will steal that foot, the axe from the corner, from the wall, I should say. Hard.
Close.
Light touch in that one. So
Oh,
yeah,
Furia got a goal. I missed it.
Kayo on top. He will try to get the center, but defense from Moist.
That's some Rocket League schedule there, Tyler.
Throughout the whole series.
Moist either caught in the transition or not caught at all. Oh, Joyo.
Oh my God.
Furia hold on to their lead. How much longer can they keep it, or can they even add to it now? Clear back into midfield. Only as far as courage. Joyo dunks the ball straight past him. Can't spy some time. That was not the way to do that, though. Joyo was ready and waiting.
No, come on. The casters are lost, man.
Is one they will get away with.
What's up, Marco Vasovic? Sorry if I butchered your name there.
But Moist is back on the attack.
Rise has been stepping up. Both ends of the pitch so far.
Man, these guys are mechanically insane. Oh, he got sent to the sky. That's a shot.
How brave was that? Nobody even flinched. Nobody went. Everybody on Furia knew that that one was wide and kept themselves in position to react. Now off the backboard. Yes, contact provides exactly that.
Face is steadfast in the need to remain in that way throughout this series. It can get very frustrating.
Man, they fake the air dribble to resets all the time. It's crazy.
As time goes on, only 13 for Card. Yan managed to find a little bit, and up against the might of Joyo, they hold on.
Reset.
We don't know. That's the thing.
Oh my God, he waited.
I thought he was going for the bomb. He stopped because he knew that he could get the pass. Yo, keep it high now against Jackson Card.
It's just reset after reset. If you don't know how to flip reset, you're not ranking up.
He kept that going after being hit in midair. There is something ridiculous about that sort of car control.
That all three of them have as well.
Exactly. There is no such time that you look at.
It's pretty dirty Rocket League, I gotta say.
A little bit lighter, but Furia have been well trained over the past few days to start avoiding these bumps. They're doing a good job. 2 minutes
Close.
left, their goal lead is still intact.
It's like they've been watching the club. South America, not known for their defense, they've held on against the most offensive team in the world.
But this game, it reminds me a lot of the previous game, of game number 2, where Furia had the advantage early on the match, and they held it on until the last minute, but it was not enough to beat Moist.
Reset, not rest.
Vatira keeps that pressure on. We've been stuck in the orange side of the field for what feels like since we scored the goal.
Yep.
Now we go off the backboard. No, Yan, make sure that there's nothing available. Not that Moist really had a rebound as Joyo.
Oh my God, how?
What was he doing?
He just couldn't get back in time. He was dead
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Winter again. No more.
Wow.
Furia finds the second goal.
Is this the goal?
Furia's got to score. What's up, Tommy?
Heal Yang's drought. Will he be able to get some offense now going on?
Well, despite the
Maybe.
fact that I was very caught out by that demo, it is the demo from Furia where they got enough boost and enough momentum on their side that they took out the third man, they took out the next person in the rotation. That might be the key for them moving into the rest of this series.
You got any questions for me, Tommy? Because I got answers.
In the previous games, Furia weren't finding boost when they're in the defense. In that play, they all had 100. That's what allowed the counter-attack. They've adapted mid-series.
Okay, looks like Furia is going to get a win here.
Batira will go very far with that one, and Gaio was waiting for it to rise with a very good pressure on midfield. We were talking about midfield presence. I don't feel like Gaio is doing so much now. Like Moist is just on their face every single time, trying to drown them with offense.
This guy talks weird.
And even though they're winning this match, they're controlling the tempo of the game.
Result that is all they really need, though. Reminder again, no best of 7 reverse sweeps at an RLCS.
Close one.
Well, this game might have one more twist. Nope, Furia keeping that one out. And despite how much defense they had to play,
Oh, doesn't matter though.
couldn't get it in time though. And Furia are on the board.
One for the road for Moist.
What?
This is what we wanted to see.
He caught it and he reset it back up.
They needed to rest control.
Are they the Moist mechanical team right now?
So weird. I feel like I'm watching the club, to be honest.
It's like I think so. I think Moist are pretty mechanical.
Whenever they have a chance, they get a demo, they get a good clear, and then they counter-attack and make the goal.
And we haven't got to see Furia with this playstyle.
A lot of hearts on TikTok.
Regionally, they don't get tested anywhere near as much.
You guys doing good?
It's only really at these world stages, in the majors, in the world championship, that they've had to discover
The streaming platform on TikTok is pretty cool, actually.
that defensive end.
So, here are your highlights from the #1 high-performance replay. Once again, apologies, Joyo. You are not at fault for that one. Instead, it was the demo that gave Furia...
How's the caster so lost on that part? Like, man.
That's quite a few saves.
Of course.
Furious died.
That's quite a few shots on the Moist side.
Importantly, though, despite the amount of saves that they got on the field,
Let's get wet.
win saves their series and probably saves their hopes at a world championship.
Yes, definitely. I mean, their defense, I don't think anyone is doubting their defense so far. They do have it. I think the problem right now is that we were thinking that Yanks, that guard, could make a good offense, good enough to go against Moist. And so far, only 3 shots on that previous match says otherwise.
And a large part of that, Yan is usually so good transitioning out of defense with 100 boost.
I'm gonna make a video on this for sure.
To the other end. He's not getting that boost.
How to win like pros or something. I don't know. Win the RLCS like a pro.
The Yan versus Vatira matchup. Yan needed to be able to get the outplays, not just on Vatira, but everybody else. Vatira is just sort of the mainstay, the one that's most known for it. It's not happening for the most part. They have held onto the possession. They keep getting the ball back. There has not been many options for Furia, but still, there's that little thing there. I'm
Here we go.
back to it. The demo on the third man gave them an open net yet again. Will Furia start to lock in and hone in on that to keep us going? As well, I get very worried about these opening kickoffs as well.
It's a weird things that we wouldn't talk about any of this about Furia a few months ago. We would not be talking about how good their defense was, how demos will be saving them.
We wouldn't be talking about them having a chance of winning the world championship.
That's true.
Unless it's EJ.
Well, yeah, and me, maybe. Yeah.
This might be a goal.
He's got past one. Yan fully aware that the oncoming rebound was on his way. Card tries to go to the wall.
230,000 people are watching this. Jesus.
Still going.
And I got 2 people watching.
Kaio low challenge.
Yeah.
How many hits we just had? The ball made no forward or backward momentum, and instead it just went left to right.
That kind of goes all the way in Fury.
That's crazy though. 230,000 people.
Space to move. Players like Vatira Rise, Joyo are going to do a lot with that ball.
This is making me want to play Rocket League more than anything.
Touches, it's very easy to read the change of angle from that short distance.
And also, it tells you how these guys are going about the 50-50s, how they are contesting those shots, because they don't want to go extremely hard and allow their opponent to, you know, get an advantage, get a counter attack. So they are trying to be very smart how they position their cards on those.
Close one.
Card to Kaio. Good save by Rise. This time around, it's Moist that are stuck in their own side of the field. Yan this time takes a little bit too much of a touch, but Rise classes it.
What are they doing, man? Clear the ball. What are they doing?
Tripped over themselves, and Fury have got the first.
It's a cataclysm. Failure from Moist.
It gives you motivation.
Destroyed.
Two players of Moist went for that ball. I think they both called the ball. I think they both tried to say it's mine. So
Maybe.
they both decided, okay, I'm not going. They whiff it completely, and Card was lucky enough to have that open shot.
If you told me that would happen at a world championship, sure, I'd believe you. But I wouldn't think that would happen at a world championship with Moist on the pitch.
Well, if Moist do go
Why?
for this, there
Man,
will be
casters
an
piss me off when they talk.
about whether or not these mistakes and their inability to iron them out this late into a series might come back to be the worst thing for their World Championship hopes.
They talk out of their hats, man.
Furia. They've got to get the job done. They've got to find this next goal. Furia have
This is a goal. Oh.
Just the respect every single time. Infield pass. Now the opportunity to counterattack. Yan over to the ceiling. Realizes he's 2v1. Kyle goes so early, but still not quick enough.
I tried on that one. Like you said, too early. Maybe they are expecting Moist to be over that ball a little bit faster. Maybe they're giving Moist a little bit too much credit, which I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Moist has been on top of every single shot that, you know, very, very fast.
Moist are just having trouble now. They have to get their bearings back.
Kaio trying to go for the ball again. Yo-Yo with a very good save. Yax keeps the pressure. Card trying to read Rise. So difficult to get the ball around.
They've been looking a lot happier with his 1-goal lead.
Wow. Every time they get a double tap opportunity, it's like it's almost going in.
Worried about the touches that are going to come out from Moist in this back half. Card, he's actually going to go for it. There was a little bit of risk in that play, but once again, reading the game well.
Close one.
Harping on it an awful lot, but just keep an eye at all times on the defending team's boost totals. These teams are holding the other one in their own side of the field so much, they're stealing those back corner boosts, that there just comes a moment where you have to go for something.
It's hard to understand him. Yeah, he talks pretty quick.
That cannot get there, that you weren't in position to take over on.
And Moister looks super uncomfortable on the low boost. We just saw all three of them on 0, and 2 of them ran all the way back to their own half to deal with it. 1 of them ran to the opposing corner, taking...
Yeah, but where do you want him to go?
At the same time.
Well, they are aware of their strengths. You know, they want to be flying, high flying. You're passing, and oh, that's almost.
Oh my God!
Save how? You hero Card manages to keep that one out, and Furia, they only need 1 goal to win.
Come on, Moist, put it in.
Decision making. Seeing the ball bounce off the wall and thinking, I'm gonna get in front of it and just backflip. And I hope for everything that it goes well. Now the infield, Patera can't get there in time.
He can't get there.
Kaio got a little bit of contact and that tripped him up. Now 30 seconds on the clock, looking towards the backboard. Joyo clears. Nobody in the midfield to take over on it as Yan recycles the play.
30 seconds that are showing the steal for Furia. 30 seconds.
Good clear.
And all that
Are Furia gonna get another win here? What the fudge?
Joyo will miss. Kaio for the double. He misses as well, but it may not matter. Only
Oh my God. It's not over 7 seconds. Oh my God, what is he doing?
Nice interception from Yax. Only 1 second left. The ball is going to fall to the ground, and we have a tied series.
Man,
Did you really think
it's making me want to play Rocket League so bad.
easy? Not at this stage. Moist 2, Furia 2. And Furia are getting better by the minute.
Yep.
You thought Furia would roll over. Like
Furia is getting better.
scratch their belly. No, they're going to show the claws.
I don't think they're cracking under pressure. I think they're just...
As well.
Yeah, they're cracking under
They're
pressure.
looking wet, but in the worst way, slippery, falling over themselves in the defense.
Am I reading right? The statistics is only.
Why did he double jump at the last second there? Like,
Yeah, it feels so much easier than it did in the last game, doesn't it?
Let me clean your glass.
Anyways, I called 4-3, so it's gonna make sense that Furia win a couple games, or else it wouldn't be fun, right?
Dominated. They were the ones that were always in position to put more pressure on the goal. Moist didn't even get a look towards the latter end of that game.
Nope.
And I've not heard any shout about a timeout. Moist are holding it.
Yeah.
I like that.
No timeout.
Need to step up. Of course, the one goal that was scored was, let's just say, astronomically bad. I think we can all agree with that. But once they're in that position,
The goal was pretty bad, yep.
there's twice in a row where they can just hold on to the lead.
Game 5.
I couldn't get it.
And even statistics, we're deep into the 50s for this tournament as to who has got to match point first and then gone on.
Come on, Vatira.
Furia and Moist 5 minutes away from discovering
Champion field is coming.
all of that on their side as Joyo takes the air immediately. Can't find a demo, but here comes Rise.
Oh.
Not enough.
Jax with the reflexes on that one. Now Vatira just set up something for their teammates, but they were just too far away. Even though Rise misses that one, even though Furia gave him all the space in the world,
and even Joyo gave him space. Joyo backflipped out of that to let Rise go. They communicated.
My
they
God.
cut each other off, and then Rise simply misses.
Are they nervous? Are they human?
Oh my God, no.
The guys from Moist able to feel the pressure?
How come I can't see the
Thought
alerts?
they were mechanical robots, but maybe they do bleed. Even still, we saw that in the Winter Major. We saw that even at the beginning of spring, taking
That's
that loss
weird.
earlier on to version 1, and we saw how they fought back. They have no extra chances here.
Vatira takes over.
Gonna reset it.
Heavy, back down. Against Joyo. Goes
There we
after
go.
Joyo. Doesn't quite get the second hit. It has been all about making sure that you are backing up your teammate, because the 50-50s, the outplays, have been so
Man, Vatira is playing pretty shaky right now. I don't know what he's doing.
You talk about backing up your teammates. We have
Too many resets. Just hit the ball.
Mistakes, or maybe a little bit more than little mistakes, have been so crucial for both
Good
sides.
beat. This is going to be a good opportunity. Passing center. Oh, close.
When it's good, I mean, it's on point. These guys are not making many mistakes, but they are taking advantage of every single.
Furia is so defensive. They just put everybody in net.
Haven't been good enough.
back out and back down.
Oh.
No shot game.
All Rise.
However, the ball is still loose.
Short side.
Perfect positioning. Gave himself the range of motion required to get rid of it.
Yeah, there's a lot of resets. They gotta chill with those flip resets.
It's gonna be for Furia, and Card had the perfect
At
bounce.
50 center.
Didn't quite get
Fake.
it, however. Back down.
Oh.
Kaio runs down the line. Dares the challenge. It bounces nicely for Vatira. Furia holding on to that midfield. Can they create their opportunity?
Another reset.
You're playing like this. Rise, what a transition.
Bergan has been controlling the midfield. Rise doing everything he can at the other
Super
end.
mechanical players, man. It's crazy.
It does feel a little bit like these teams are starting to feel each other out again. Low scoring affairs. Plenty of time in the midfield to adapt.
I'm liking how Furia is trying to go on the midfield with not just
Oh.
Yanks as well. You know, unbelievable.
Wow, if they can't score, they're gonna lose another game.
They have had so many chances right now. I've seen that in the last 2 minutes, maybe up to 3 chances, and they're just a little bit too far away, a little bit too wide on those shots.
Oh, Rise gets cut into.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Back. Once that was a forced mistake. Moist forced to hit one another. Rise is under pressure.
Man,
Matrix is
the
around
net's
the
always
demo,
open.
Gets the ball. He's now taking to the opposite side of the field on the reset.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh wow.
You have to love it. You have to love how he makes
That was
the save
insane.
and then goes all the way, gets the boost, and goes 1v of everyone. 1v everyone, and gets the goal for Moist.
That spark that Moist needed.
That was sweet.
Outplayed everybody, showed how good he was defensively, then outplayed 2 separate players to give his team the lead.
Oh.
That is a world championship worthy play. And this is just still the quarterfinals. So much tournament left to go. Furia trying to get 1 goal back. They don't have to be that good. It just has to get over the line.
Oh.
Now, Jan, not expecting to get that that ball over to him.
They're making these plays very close to the net, and Moist are up to the task. Yan doing everything he can just to get a touch away from those Moist players. As Card, he even has the support behind him. Low boost again for Moist. What can they do to get it out? They use their teammates to get the clear.
Excellent use of the boom, going hard on that ball, getting some space to get the boost they needed, and now again on the attack on the orange zone.
Back into the midfield. Joyo on target. Moist would like to keep this ball in this side of field for as long as possible.
Crazy.
Get rid of it. He's also not target man, but Vatira keeps the possession in the midfield.
They're still attacking Moist. This is the position they want to be. We know how important this game 3 is, how it can get you the entire series win and take you into that semi-final.
I think Moist's gonna take it.
Left. Joyo has possession.
Joyo has possession, going for the solo play, the ball onto Moist.
Nice, good snipe.
It's going to be a goal. Boys securing this game number 5.
Well done, well done.
Vatira, he only needed to clean that up, but it's Joyo.
I like it.
Joyo with the individual.
What's up, Timano?
One end to the other, and Moist Esports. Boy, they come back.
Double match points secured. Maybe even
Oh my god. Put it in their face. Let's go, man. I'll be right back, boys.
Is the Moist we feared.
This is perfection.
I gotta get some water.
So we were asking, like, okay, why is Moist not taking a timeout? Why should they? I mean, they only made 3 shots on the previous match, and now they have 3 goals on this one. They don't need a timeout. They just need to feel good about themselves now and go ahead and play how they know.
You don't need a timeout to look at Rise and say, be Rise, be that good. It's a very short couple of sentences to say over to him, but it is something that he knew he was capable of. I cannot wait to see our Mobile One high performance replay yet again, because that goal needs to be on repeat again, 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 and again after that.
There is a lot of good goals that have happened throughout this World Championship.
Oh, take a
but
look.
This has got to be one of the most important goals of the World Championship. Moist looking down and out, and Rise resurrecting Moist with one single play.
It was enough. It was enough to give them the boost. Once they had that goal, they felt very good. They felt very well. They were playing again like Moist. That team that is so unique, so different.
They hadn't scored a goal in the previous 2 games, and you get this first one here, you see what happens with Moist. When it rains, it pours.
So, Furia, how much do you want it? You have to beat Moist, not once, but twice. Not only has a team not managed to come back from this sort of position before, but you're going to Moist's own playground over at Champions Field. And before you even do that, you go to Neo Tokyo and go to work.
Neo Tokyo stormy as well. It's rainy, it's moist in the stadium. It's now 56-0 for games.
I missed some stuff in there. As soon as I come down, Furia gets a goal.
You have to remember, on Winter, these two teams met, and Furia was able to win 3 in a row. Not 2, 3 in a row. So they had done it in the past, and they're looking forward to doing it for the first time in world history.
You're a team that can really put those wins back to back. Not just that.
462 likes on TikTok. 5 likes on YouTube. You tell me where you should stream.
This year, so close to creating that South American history. Will it be the same thing yet again? Or have they finally unlocked that little bit?
I was invited to the TikTok streaming platform, so I decided to stream on TikTok. I'm pretty sure I could accept like gifts and stuff.
He was feeling the pressure. You definitely expect Vatira to be hitting those shots and getting this into a tied game.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need. You need to make the fake and force the defenders to look to you while your teammate is the one to shoot on net. And
maybe I could do YouTube gaming.
Looks like the coach
and live coaching on TikTok.
Has managed to wake up Yan.
For those of you who follow me on TikTok, I'm doing a lot of how to get good at Rocket League stuff, but I could do how to. I called 4-3. I called 4-3. Man, okay.
We should hire you as Buddhist coach, you know? To just get him in the corner until Yanks wakes up. Wake up, Yanks.
Fake kickoff from Furia.
Take the pillows off the stage, I guess. At the moment, Furia looking to put Moist to bed. And 3 minutes 20 on the clock. They were able to hold on to a 1-goal lead for that. Now they have 2.
Let's see what Furia does.
The best of Moist, the Moist that now know that defense is not their main priority anymore. It's all about
The bumps, the bumps, the bumps.
And still, far too quick. Furia now with Yan yet again. He's already outplayed them once. Going for a second one. Delays underneath.
Wow.
Available to Vatira.
Dual chance for Caio. Oh no, Caio guard wisely waited in the back. Yo-yo against everyone. He doesn't care.
Oh my God. What is happening?
He didn't care one bit. He had his
Wow, these guys are dirty. Holy moly.
This has been a series that has been
Add a live goal, sure.
Who has got the momentum anymore? Just swinging at each other.
We've had 2 different series in this one. The first, full scrubby, and now the plays are coming out left, right, and center.
Wait.
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? He said it from Gladiator.
Now Card up against Vatira.
Oh, come on. Moist in the defense, man. Jesus.
The shot on net. What else do you want? Beautiful play by the Panther, by Furia.
The demo. That's going to be the recipe against
Okay.
the way they're playing.
Okay.
Furia. Every single goal they get is momentum, is confidence heading towards that last game. That game that nobody else has been able to take. Nobody else has been able to make the comeback throughout this World Championship. Now, they're going to get that chance if they can get to Champions Field.
Champions Field. The double taps.
You have to say, if we do make it to Champions Field, you still don't know who is going to have the momentum. It has been that back and forth.
You said earlier that BDS would be happy watching this series heading towards their match. No longer. Both of these teams are performing. Yeah.
Even talking about Champions Field now, it feels surreal because we know the boys is capable, is more than capable of getting those shots and get the goal inside the match.
Come on, Moist.
For the time being. There is still a lot of time on that clock. Maybe letting what I want to happen not quite be what is currently happening as Caio on the backboard. Has he got the set? Oh my goodness, he almost got the goal.
Oh, Vatira.
He keeps Moist in it. Out of nowhere, Vatira with a read. I thought it was a goal from Gordon. Now.
Oh my God. Rocket League.
One player from Moist.
What is happening? Did you see that squishy save?
It's like a formation, the flying V down the pitch. They were all together, they were all crossed over.
Yo, what's up, Scotty?
Furia get crossed off.
121.
Come on, Moist.
Furia, you're up against it. And they need to hold on. Card moving in. He doesn't take his own teammate. That's the back.
How are they not back? What is happening?
And Moist has been so good at defending the backboard, but this time
My phone's gonna die. I gotta charge my phone.
anyone there. They were not expecting
Sorry,
Card
TikTok people.
to get the ball, to steal that ball, and then use the backboard with the double tap. So Furia once again has a 2-goal lead. 1 minute left.
So many goals have come out in the last minute, though. You can't count Moist out. Joyo!
My God.
He's looking for it. You can feel it coming, Shogun.
That is going to be the longest minute that we have had in this tournament. Rise tries to get rid of
Can't get it.
Play it backwards as Furia scrambling. Caio's the
After this game.
couldn't find his car. Vatira turns around against Yan, tries to go low, and Card guides it into the corner, into safety.
Yo, what's up, minion?
If anyone can do it, they can clinch it.
Oh, Furia's kicking butt right now.
34 seconds left on the clock, and he wants it more than anyone else.
Bow to the king with the double touch. 5-2 now. Shogun, you want to call it Champions Field?
I'll give it a moment. I still cannot believe every time. We took a few years away, and yet when we come back, it's the same as always. World Championship Rocket League delivers yet again. 20 seconds on the clock, and Furia, 5 goals to their name.
Chumako just wants to hear you say it. Say it.
I have to plug in the phone.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There you go.
get up, get loud as way.
Okay, so we're going to game
We are going.
game 7.
Game number 7. We knew it. We
I can't get the phone to hit this. It's
throughout the day, we knew that Furia had what it takes to go game 7 against
oh my
Boys.
god,
They
man,
had
let
done
this
it in the
work.
past. They are going very strong, but this series has been so
Here we go.
unpredictable. We see one game.
260,000 people are watching this on Twitch, by the way.
The other team does it.
No, I think combined YouTube and Twitch.
We cannot predict anything right now.
All right, here we go, game 7.
People were saying Furia overrated. What? Not a single person would
Furia
admit that
overrated.
anyone other than Moist
No.
were the favorite. And this matchup is testing all those people. As Furia
Sorry.
are now 1 game away.
I can't get the phone to fucking sit still.
We'll be looking to back it up in the next 5 minutes.
Boys, here is the simple question for you. Do you go straight in, or do you take the timeout?
We'll leave it like that.
The answer to it, Moist, timeout. They are gonna try
Moist
and
timeout.
for the biggest match of their careers.
Moist in game 7 is 13-3. Furia only 6-5. Plus we know the team that wins the 3rd match, the first usually wins. I mean,
TikTok
they
universe.
have a 56-0 record. So
All right, here we go.
Furia right now, listening to the fans, going crazy, trying to make history here.
Wow, the tension.
We can hear them.
How much money's on the line right now?
Players can hear them, and everyone at home can hear them. But Dickie's Arena, I have one more question. Are you ready for Champions Field and Game 7?
The hype, oh my god.
Let's do it.
They might be ready, but I don't think I am. I don't think you all really, truly
244 hertz monitors.
to go through to the semifinals here at Dickie's Arena. Furia
100K on the line right here.
Moist.
It's a lot of money.
America versus Europe. It all goes down now.
Only 5 minutes decide who will face BDS in the semifinals. Only 5 minutes will decide who will stop playing in the World Championship.
Just have fun. You have to have fun.
Welcome everybody to the true home of Rocket League.
My god.
Champions Field, 5 minutes.
The hype.
Make your legacy or go home. Let's get to it. Moist versus Furia.
It's going to be a tough one off the kickoff. Whoever scores
Come on,
first
Moist.
might be enough. But this has been a long time coming. Moist versus Furia. Game 7 had a chance for
Oh my god.
Rise tries to get rid of it. That's not happening. Furia have found another level in the second half of this series. No longer allowing Moist to put the pressure on. No longer allowing the gear to be set by their opponents.
Oh my god.
Rise keeps it out, but Furia are unrelenting.
Furia is just tackling them.
Another pass, Caio with the chance card, waiting for it. Card over, and it's good. But Vatira with the save.
It's save after save.
Vatira keeping him calm.
Furia testing them in the first 40 seconds.
Off the side, that will not be shootable. Can Moist finally see the orange side of the field?
We gotta get a good clear.
Like a pipe dream at the moment. It's not happening for them. Instead, another block not happening either. Yan off the wall. Vatira off the backboard. Caio
Oh,
clears.
good clear.
And even though Furia have had so much offense, we know how quickly that could turn around. Moist could be about to take it straight out from under their belts, but Furia continue the attack.
The guys from Furia want to put the pressure, but right now, seems like Boys has made the adjustment. Only 1 minute they needed to be able to get the clears.
This
now,
is bad.
Yanks up front. Great save by the Boys, guys. They were able now to control the ball and going for the pass, but Yanks with a great interception.
What a block. Who's first? Joyo.
Holy moly, clear the ball.
But Furia are tackling. Moist are holding on with everything they've got.
Vatira, the read of the century as well, managing to keep that one out. And that took a lot of risk and a lot of nerves.
Welcome to the other side of the field. We haven't seen it all game. 2 minutes down, off the wall.
Oh my God, put it in, boys.
He waits. Joyo in. That's a playable position for Moist. Joyo back down.
That's a good pass. Oh my God, the whip.
Calls it off the backboard. Joyo tries to keep the play going. That's still in a dangerous spot. No back and forth. It's turn after turn. No.
Oh my God, the snipe.
Rice. I mean, that's a fitting name right there.
Let's go.
Way over here. So much speed. So
Wow.
much power. Boys,
That's crazy.
Goal of game number 7.
After 2 minutes of holding on, Moist gets...
No, what is happening? Fucking Moist, man.
Karma for Los Angeles. Karma for against Space Station. Furia back in it.
Oh my God.
Time. It doesn't seem like momentum is a thing.
The phone's messed up. I don't care.
Like the other one just wanted as much as the
Oh my God.
very close to the net. Furia somehow was able to get it out of the way.
You could feel the tension rise. It's right
Oh!
over the net. Nerves are peaking now, with both teams making the mistake. And 2 minutes of some of the toughest Rocket League they'll ever have to face.
Moist have taken over. The opening few minutes belong to Furia. Now looking for the backboard yet again. Card. Exceptional and exquisite play back to the corner. He's got his team back in position. And now they look for their chance. But they've got to get it past this midfield hold that Moist seem to have. Demo.
Don't touch it. Oh no, man.
The fourth man.
The communication was there though.
Boys, so close. I mean, they're doing so well with their offense to break up Furia's defense. But then just inches away of getting the goal. They're not able to do so.
Creativity is key.
Whoa, the pass.
Creative pass with Vatira. It's still going to be in the Moist offensive half. An area that's been spent a long time in this game, but it's Yan who's been doing it all. He's found it in front of net. And so many close chances. It goes
Wow.
Back into the midfield.
Oh! Yeah, Joyo, let's go. I'm down.
What a laser beam. What a read from Joyo. And he was so calculated.
Joyo.
He saw the player of Furia. He saw it on the sidewall and he said, the ball is falling right here and it's mine.
He's a peach of a man, and that's a peach of a shot. Moist 2-1 up with only 1 minute remaining.
They might be about to make it 2 as well. Joyo plays the time, but that's right into the path of Cards. Still keeps it going. Can't get another reset. He'll be allowed to a block. That's troubling though. 50 seconds. Joyo takes a first-time shot. Moist just don't want this in their side of the field.
Yanks way up high. He has Gaia up front.
Was that a side flip? What a save.
How he could see it.
That was an insane save.
How does he make the read? Moist have kept themselves alive. 30 seconds remaining. Let's go.
Cards infield. Taken away. Kaio now looking for the back one. That's so awkward though. Kaio.
Another squishy save from Vatira. Oh my God. This kid, his voice is gonna crack.
Glory for Furia! They will not sit down!
You were calling him. You wanted to see the goal from Yanks. He is here.
Not another kickoff goal. I swear to God, I'm gonna kill somebody.
15 seconds. Joyo with Vatira in midfield. Yan intercepts. Yan wins the challenge from Vatira.
Oh my God.
He keeps it away. Moist did not let this drop earlier on. Now they're up against it.
No!
Have they done it? 2 seconds. 2 seconds is all they need.
How did that happen? Holy shit.
History has been made in the in Rocket League history. The favorites Moist have gone down to the South American heroes. The biggest performance ever from a South American team. And you can see it. Absolute joy, but also how much it means to Moist. Complete devastation. 10 months of hard work on either side. And I'm so glad you can all be here to see this. Furia. What a moment.
The photographer was like,
All the potential.
the photographer, the girl with her face. Oh, that sucks for Moist though. That sucks.
After being one of the top teams over in London, they finally put it together. Semi-final date with BDS. Your winners, Furia.
He's not happy. He's like texting, I'm going to the finals, Mom.
They've been struggling so much. They've been doubted upon. They've been working so hard. And now they are here. After calling Yanks, you know, like,
So was that the
is he good
quarterfinals?
enough? Is he really that good offensively? Can he do it? Can he step up? when they need
Quarterfinals,
it?
yeah.
And he made all 3 goals for Furia on that match. 2 of those in the last 30 seconds probably. How much more do you want from them?
We have Kaio.
That was a dirty shot.
We have the king. And now we have the god. Yan has managed to do it. Everybody in the arena, make some noise.
Wow, Furia.
To some history in the semifinals. I cannot believe it, Shogun.
I don't know how you came to me there, mate. I'm done.
You're done.
I am so tired. I am emotionally spent. Thankfully, we can keep going. Semi-finals coming up soon, but Orb is waiting for us on the stage.
Who's going to the semis?
Dickers Arena, you've already been loud, but I'm gonna need you to be loud. One
Furia
more time here,
and
please.
G2 versus
For Furia.
FaZe. There's got to be another quarterfinal
It
match.
would be a mistake if we didn't start with a question of going through those last moments, because in terms of esports in general, that's going to go down as one of the most exciting finishes to a match. Talk about those final moments.
Well, as a coach, it's extremely stressful to sit there and pray that we win. So I'm just, my heart is pounding so fast.
You've taken down the mighty Moist. Many consider them unbeatable. They've been on such a good run. Here you are, victorious over Moist Esports. How did that come to be?
I mean, we've just been preparing for this tournament for months, and just in the last week, we've done so much coaching and training, 10-hour days of practice. We want it.
Sorry.
Now, we had a timeout for Moist. Was that when you started feeling that maybe there's a crack in the armor for you guys to take control?
Yeah, after we took that timeout and started getting some momentum on them with some of those games, we knew we could beat them.
Next up, you got BDS. If you could look into the future right now, what would you predict the outcome be for that match?
Probably another Game 7.
Would you guys like another Game 7? All right, well, there you have it. Guys, give it up one last time for Furia, making it to the semifinal against BDS.
Oh, it's a
But just
display
like before,
capture.
we got more Rocket League in store. All right, G2 versus FaZe coming up next. Battle for NA.
Anyways, figure I'd play some Rocket League. We can listen to the background. I have to go live with somebody. Sorry, dude. Next time. 10 hours a day. 10 hours a day of Rocket League is a lot of freaking Rocket League.
We just switched to Verizon's new Welcome Unlimited plan for just $30.
I really wanted to get that to work.
Wait, did you say Verizon for just $30?
It's their best unlimited price ever.
$30? That's awesome.
Yeah, and it's from the most reliable 5G network in America.
For $30 a line, I'm switching now.
Yeah, it's easy. And you get $960 when you switch the whole family.
Wow, I gotta let my buddies know.
We're already here.
The network you want, the price you love, only from Verizon.
This might not be your car, and this might not be your engine. Maybe this
Something like
isn't
that,
your
right?
morning routine, and maybe these
Wait,
aren't your
I can crop it.
Perhaps these aren't your standard driving conditions. Far from it. But this is your oil, which means you're one of us, doesn't it? For serious
Crop
engines,
left.
on and off the track, upgrade to Mobile One.
The Bronco Raptor was built to go over any type
Boom.
of terrain. Yep, that's right. Any type of terrain.
Boom.
Bronco Raptor, built wild, Rocket League edition.
I probably should have planned ahead here, but I didn't. So we can play Rocket League and watch the RLCS. There we go. I'm a beast. Oops. Oh, it's not working anymore. Okay. Boom. There we go. I don't know how my computer's handling this though.
Oh, hey, what's up, man?
Yo, what's up?
Oh.
That's funny.
I'm lucky. Oh, what's up, Joyo? Yo, what's up, man? Oh.
What?
You alright?
That's funny. Do I have time to play a ranked game?
Yeah, honestly, you guys played crazy in that match.
I'll play a ranked 3v3 match here.
Yo. How you guys doing? Yo, how's it going, Nolly? Not bad. Pretty good, pretty good. Let me get the chair for you. Sure, thanks.
They try to hurt each other. Do I leave the thing on or off? Because I can remove the screen at the top. I missed the net. Oops. Got him. No. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. Yo, Tyler. Do I leave the RLCS, the RLCS thing in the corner? Pop it. Chat. You gotta be more responsive than that. The TikTok people are kicking butt. Boomer. Oh, we got scored on. Yeah, let's go. I probably should have. Close one. Nice try, teammate. Ah, he's there. Make it smaller. Okay. Boom. Yeah, good pass, teammate. There we go. I'll just stay back here. Oh, what a lucky block. Let it clear it. Teammates might get a goal here. Close one. Rotate back. Oh, pass the teammate, I guess. Ah, that was bad. Good job, teammate. Oh. Thought someone was there. I'll stay back. Close one. Let's see what this guy's doing. I guess I'll just chill. Teammate's gonna pass. For mine. Stay back here. I got this. Pass it down to myself. Deke him. Jump over the opponent. Fake him. Pop it. Go back. Steal the boost. Bump that guy. Nice try. Oh my god, teammate. What the fudge? Man. What do you do? Jesus. 3v3 teammates. What are you gonna do? Push it. That's not good. Oh, maybe this is good. What a freaking touch, man. Oh, I had to lose that one, huh? Of course I did. I'll do one more. I don't have time, do I? No, there's no time. Cancelled. that an ad? There's an ad.
The first killer on the scene is usually this guy, but underestimate the others at
Ooh.
your peril.
Now pass it back in face. Back to first. Space. Back to first. Killer places it well.
Every hero has their kryptonite, and failure to share the spotlight can leave FaZe Clan's not-so-secret lair very...
221,000 people are watching.
Time after time, they've seemingly had the big
FaZe
man in their sights.
versus G2.
First killer gonna get the quick pass. It's difficult. First killer slips across to the right and puts it in.
But then succumbs to the championship Sunday pressure. Now, they've had the time to train in the shadows and prepare for the moment the entirety of Worlds is on the line. To win it all, FaZe must overcome their fiercest enemy, themselves.
Okay, that was a weird intro.
The permafrost has finally been melted, and it took Fury
Wow.
to do it here. 7 games in the most unlikely, most improbable, against all odds, against all previous statistics. Furia takes down Moist Esports to advance. I cannot believe I'm even saying that sentence, CJ.
One of the best series I've ever seen live, if not the best. I think the word, if I was to pick one word for that series, euphoric. I mean, happy tears from everyone, sad tears obviously for the Moist boys, but could you have scripted a better series, a better moment? Game 7, and that was the moment. We were calling for a moment all day, all week long, all World Championships. We need that one moment, and then Yan said, you know what? I'm one of, if not the best player in the world. It's my time.
Yeah, it wasn't just the game 7. The game just beforehand was one of the...
That's
the
crazy
highest
how they
games,
took it.
Most offensive games we've ever seen, with probably 4 top 5 plays in it. And then we went into that game 7 where, as Wavebunk alluded to, against all odds, breaking the team that goes to match point, winning every series curse, breaking the game 7 Moist curse, also breaking the post timeout curse, Moist taking one just before. You know, everything was going against Furia, but they managed to pull it off in the final 3 seconds.
And they battle back.
Wow, it's like a freestyle, Humble. It looks like a freestyle.
Series. Then it was so incredibly close of a game 5. I might have put out a tweet that saying there's no way Moist make this 56-0 streak lose, but it happened. Furia battled back, a commanded game 6 win, and Yan, I'm going to say it, best player in the world right now, no question.
We still have 3 series to go. I'm sorry I have to be a downer here. Sorry I have to be a downer here, but let me tell you something.
But these moments
versus Vatira.
Wow.
We called it out, Wave. Yan's offense versus Vatira's defense. You saw it in the last game winner. Bati in net. Yan up high. And Yan, he just had the better day, man.
I mean,
oh my God.
I had the privilege as well. I thought I better choose the side. I went upstairs. I went with Card's dad. I was up there in the Fury because I wanted to feel something. You know, I'm not a player anymore. I needed to feel the tension. I felt the tension, and when Yan hit that shot, 3 seconds left, that winner, Card's dad fell on the floor, and I was just holding him, and we were just screaming into each other. They were all crying upstairs. It was one of the most. You know, I'll cherish that moment forever.
It's incredible, and it's only going to get better from here. Let's take a look at the bracket. We've completed our quarterfinal matches, semifinals on the way.
3 game 7s. We only had 3 in this entire tournament coming into today. Now we're 3 of 4. The players are
G2 versus FaZe, man. I really want it to be G2.
A little bit later on, we'll give them a little bit of a break here, but for now, who represents North America in the grand finals? G2 Esports taking on the FaZe clan. What a battle.
I would just like to welcome everybody to the G2 Invitational. G2's got to be the favorite the rest of the way, and FaZe Clan have been playing admirably so far. The Diz buff has been real, but we're going to see what happens in this series coming up.
It's crazy. We have whittled it down to 4 teams. Semifinals.
There's 1 Canadian. Let's go.
North America sent 6 teams to this World Championship. Now, only the top 2 North American seeds remain. Our first semifinal features FaZe Clan and G2.
Look at J-Naps.
The battle for North America rages on. It's only fitting that for the semifinal we get the #1 and #2 seeds from the region duking it out to see who truly is the best team from NA.
We got G2, and after that atomic trade, they can't do anything wrong. They won basically like 50% of all the tournaments that they've played in after that roster move. But FaZe, we all know they are forever fourth. They want to break that curse as well. We've seen other curses broken, but for right now, G2, that #1 seed, they want to prove why they're the best in North America.
There he is, Atomic, the North American MVP on stage. One of the most unique movement patterns of any player at this tournament. Wall dashing, very efficient with his boost, flies faster than anyone I've ever seen through his pre-jump anticipation.
Atomic's
but he is the player
speed.
on this pitch to watch for G2.
100%, and then the man to his left, Chicago. I saw some things on Twitter. When he's putting the top ins, when he's slotting his shots, G2 looking like one of the best team, if not the best team in the world.
The #1 goal scorer in this entire tournament right now. Chicago has surpassed everyone. G2's offense is clicking. And then finally, we got to talk about J-Naps, the veteran that's been kind of hinting at retirement if he wins. I really hope not, but we all want to see him win that world championship.
Is there anyone in North America more who has
This guy, dude. This guy's the GOAT right here.
yet to hold that world championship?
4-1 G2. I hope so.
Absolute legend from the knapsack all the way back in season 3 to now. The trials and tribulations that he's gone through. He's seen Garrett G lifted. He's seen Squishy lifted. And now he is one match away from going back to the finals just like in season 7. One match away from becoming a world champion.
I mean, G2, they might not have had the pop-off moments in the NRG series, but they have absolutely looked like the most clinical team in this Sunday tournament, in Championship Sunday. But on the other side, this is their problem. They got FaZe. Not only do they have FaZe Clan, but they got Rollers behind them as well.
And let me tell you about my personal North American MVP. First killer, regular season stats, #1 in goals, #1 in assists, #1 in score, #1 in shooting. He does no wrong. But FaZe only won 2 regionals, didn't win anything.
Wow, the
besides
coaching
that.
is so
They
key
always
in the
get to
back
this
there.
moment, but then falter. But now First Killer has to lead these boys to a grand finals.
The 3 players on this team have
I'm gonna
always
call,
stood out as individually brilliant. It's
I
always
want
the
G2 to
questions
win,
whether
so
they
I'm
can
going
come together.
4-3
Speaking
G2.
of individual brilliance, AJ, one of the most high-flying, flary players in the tournament. When he's playing well, the team seems to click, but sometimes
I think this is
as to what the team structure working needs AJ to be rotating well.
I had a
quarterfinals.
chat to Rollers yesterday,
I'm not
and
sure.
The thing with FaZe Clan is that all 3 of these guys think they're the best player on the team. So it's about bringing this team together, realizing that they don't need to be the best players, they need to be the best team on the pitch.
That's typical here. He airs from Louisiana, and he has had nothing but sippy glue, as we like to call it. It's out of stock this whole entire tournament. He has absolutely been playing phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm pretty
He's been
sure
a little
that
shaky all year long, but
after
now
this,
he's
it's the
playing
finals,
best
right?
league he's played all year, which is now the time.
And we got Coach Roldiz as well, like our good friend, obviously. So I think some of us might be rooting a little bit on the FaZe side, besides Bates, obviously, with G2. But FaZe Clan, though, it's that monkey on their back. When they make a grand finals in regionals, they're 2-0. So when they get there, they can win. It's just getting there's been the problem.
I mean, you touched on Rollers. That's the thing this team's missing. They have all the mechanics, all the skill in the world. They're missing the energy, the mentality, the mindset.
I think it's
They're missing these guys
semifinals.
in the right space. 3 of the best players in the world. They can look unstoppable.
Well, and to give everybody their due, it's one of the things that G2 has had since the beginning. Sathu behind them has been rallying this roster for the entire season. So will we continue to see G2 move forward? Does FaZe shake the top 4 curse? Can they possibly make it to a grand finals here at the World Championship?
Yeah, it's semifinals.
What do you think at home in the Verizon fan vote? Hashtag G2, hashtag FaZe. Gibbs.
Start with me?
Oh, I could be streaming on Instagram.
Last time I started with CJ.
Both these teams made all 3 majors. The best international average placement team, though, is FaZe Clan. They did better than G2. They fell out of the top 8 twice. FaZe Clan might not be able to win just yet, but they're saving it, Bates. They're saving it for the World Championship. So I'm going FaZe Clan.
Gregan.
Oh, no, I didn't know which way we were going, whether to go left or right.
We're not going to Bates next, you know.
Okay, well, look. I think the way we've seen these 2 teams play today, I think FaZe towards the end of their series looked very strong, but it was up and down throughout the series. And I want to see teams that can consistently play their style throughout the whole series. And I think there is only one team who plays simple, consistent Rocket League, as well as G2 do. G2 are going to be my team just because they have a game plan that works and they're able to reproduce it every single game.
There was
Sorry.
one series in the group stage that everyone said that felt like the grand final.
Man, I got G2.
That was G2 Furia.
What's
I
up,
feel like they've
Velro?
got a date with Destiny, so I'm going G2 as well. I think they're going to be making it all the way
Yeah,
to
man.
the grand final.
Can you imagine the rematch?
Listen, man, I love Raul, but you know, I called it the G2 Invitational for a reason. G2.
I like this guy.
Representative in the grand final today.
I think I love Roldis as well, and I
Hold on, I'll be
said
right
FaZe
back.
gonna win this whole thing. Give me FaZe in this one, folks. An interregional battle. I'm excited to see which one takes it down here. Let's see what the fans at home think about this one. Pretty close, but not really. 2/3 there in favor. The Army in chat.
Get up and get loud.
It's game day, folks. We gotta send a team to the grand finals. NA will be there. It's just a matter of which roster in red. One side G2, the other side FaZe. We've got Stacks, we got Daz, we got Isaac App on the call. Let's get down to the Verizon Skybox.
Like this. FaZe Clan and G2. North America's 1, North America's 2. Only one can go through to the grand final.
Diggy's Arena, get
Let's go.
We got G2 and FaZe starting right now. And it's going to be a lot of high-flying action.
Oh, we just got a thrilling
G2, yeah, cool.
I can only hope we get the same level.
I'm pretty excited for G2. Yo, what's up?
Certainly have what it takes to give us a thrilling match. And right away, we've got some offense from FaZe Clan going off the backboard. 2 players up, a double commit from G2 Esports. Maybe a chance to strike early for FaZe Clan, but JNAP says, no way, I'm going to clear this ball out.
Who's gonna pop off? That's the question.
Are not where they started this season. Finding new homes in the middle of the season for the better in the end. Out in front for JNAPs.
Oh!
Looking for another shot at glory, but there's first killer going up against Atomic, and guys, for first killer, oh so close.
Oh no!
Playing for our world championship, but the ball taken right away from him, and now AJ's got to take.
Pretty
over.
down.
So close here has been FaZe on the opening attacks. Just those final shots, not necessarily being on target. We saw G2 have some form of a counterattack here at the beginning of this, but the pressure has been all FaZe of the opener. Typical. Atomic with the block, follow from first killer, also blocked out as well. The G2, when they're on that counterattack, they don't keep the ball for long. Look at that cut. First killer right on top of it. They're back in the upper third again with another testing ball, and Atomic makes that stop.
This is the true test against G2's defense. NRG had some moments, a couple of highlight plays, but for FaZe Clan, they are going to be hammering the net as often as they can. And G2's defense will truly test themselves, and if they can hold on against FaZe Clan, and of course, first killer who can basically fire from any angle on the field and find his mark.
So is there like a lower bracket thing or what? What happened to the lower bracket? Furia came out of the lower bracket, I think.
It's Typical's shot that is easily dealt with by JNAPs as AJ had one go out towards Zip, but it won't reach him. And Atomic testing the defense, and the defense passes with flying colors.
Still though, love what I'm seeing here from AJ. You saw him moving upfield kind of in that second man position. The ball got away from him. He left it for Typical, then used his boost to keep the ball in front for FaZe. They've been keeping an eye on how G2 move, and they're going to have to play things perfectly and share the ball if they want to be successful on these drives.
Typical up the ladder as Chicago
Good touch.
JNAPs crisscross. A long, arduous journey for many of these players to finally get this close to a world championship. Pop-up opportunity for Chicago.
Oh.
The leading scorer in the tournament doesn't convert.
Oh, there's one.
Top left, 1-0.
This is how threatening Chicago can be. All 3 players of FaZe Clan expected a flip reset, expected a shot to come through. It didn't. And then here comes JNAPs with all the time in the world.
What a snipe.
To make sure he's accurate and find the top corner.
And that's what makes G2 such a threat. Because even if Chicago doesn't get the touch, you got JNAPs, who's one of the best shooters in the world. He showed you there. AJ, though, blocked down from Atomic. Can they save it again? Yes!
Wow, they're so quick.
As they keep this a 1-goal game.
JNAPs did not score in their quarterfinal series, didn't need to. All he had to do was give the ball to Chicago. It could be the recipe for success here, but right now it's FaZe Clan on the attack, and Atomic will finally relieve the pressure for G2, trying to bring this to ground and put it in a spot for Chicago to run onto it. And now first killer. He's got Typical way over. Can he get back into the play is the question, as AJ takes charge and JNaps makes sure Typical doesn't have a clean read.
FaZe Clan, though, have a powerful approach on offense, finding solid positioning around the net.
Oh.
I think it's going to be one midfield pass that could end things and end the drought in game one for them. Typical up to the challenge, doesn't find it. First killer following up there in the second man position, and Chicago's looking to go off the backboard. Easily intercepted from AJ. FaZe Clan. Really fundamental gameplay from them, just waiting on them to end this.
They're just playing so calm. It's like almost like, oh my God.
Just narrowly missed. Looking for an equalizer. FaZe have had 2 or 3 near misses that have been oh so close, but still held scoreless in game 1. Remember, G2 working on 3 consecutive shutouts to close out the series with NRG.
Wow.
As first killer will bring one to the corner.
But he said the word.
Well, he got around Chicago, got almost around JNaps, but G2 hanging on, trying to squeeze out the rest of the life from game 1.
Final 30 seconds in game 1, and FaZe Clan have yet to be successful on offense. G2's been keeping the ball away from them.
Wow, good job G2, man. I'm such a G2 fanboy. It's crazy. Like, I don't get it. How are they still playing at a professional level? That's crazy.
It rolls in 2-0 for G2.
21 seconds remain. FaZe.
Yeah, the gameplay does seem slower. So I'm anxious to see how it's going to play out versus EU.
Is about to put together another shutout. This is one of the best defensive performances
wow.
at a world championship as G2's masterclass continues.
They're so good, Stacks. They're picking apart FaZe Clan right now. Look at that shot from
That's crazy.
To get it around Sip like that. Picture perfect from the all-star shooter. He's locked in.
And they've had to play more defense in this game alone than what felt like the entire series against NRG, where they were just pressuring them nonstop every single minute. It felt like they were on offense. They've had to play so many seconds in their own half, finding save. JNaps has got a couple of predictions himself, and this ball will stay in the air. Eventually,
let's go. G2, baby.
Show up right in front of us.
2-0 shutouts, 3 games in a row to close out NRG, and now a 3-0 shutout to start off against FaZe. G2, we've talked about teams wanting it more, Daz.
Yeah, G2 wants it more.
Maybe on the other side, Furia, but there might not be another team that wants it more than G2.
See, Staff, you on the screen, coach of G2 has the game plan, always communicating. This team, when they are on, they play on a level that no one else can match. And for FaZe Clan, the challenge there is to match them, as that was a very dominant game 1 performance there from G2. I mean, everybody getting at least 3 shots from them, and on the other side of things, also getting at least 3 saves from them. As you see the stats.
Yeah, I've been a Squishy Muffins fan for a while too. I like Squishy.
They had to work for that. They've given up 1 goal in 6 games now.
Ridiculous.
1.
Ridiculous.
That is the stuff world champions are made of. But there is still a whole series ahead here. You know that FaZe surely has a lot more in the tank. But that first game has to be an aberration. Otherwise, this is going to get real ugly real fast.
You talk about wanting it more. Of course, G2, everybody remembers them and their grand finalist spot, Season 7 versus Vitality. They're 1 series away from making it back into the grand finals. But FaZe Clan, the young guns, the rookies here at the World Championship, at least in first killer, that man alone can lead his team all the way through. AJ's got some experience, of course, Typical as well. We'll see if that comes together. All 3 pieces are going to be needed if they want to take down G2 Esports.
Chance here for first killer.
Okay.
Getting the first goal for FaZe, and the first goal.
FaZe stepping it up.
Well, there we go. So much for the shutout. As FaZe gets on the board very early on in game 2. First killer getting the helper from Typical, and first killer, you know, he absolutely wants this. It's been almost written in the stars that he's going to win one of these sometime. No better time than right here, right now in Fort Worth. We'll see if they can get it. Oh, my goodness. And First Killer kept that one out. And here goes Typical on the counter for FaZe, and Atomic stopped that one. We talk about First Killer, and
Oh, the decision making at the last second is crazy.
but getting past this G2 team, who are as resilient as some of their fans, that is a tall order. Right
Big
now,
save.
Minute into game 2, you saw them almost able to equalize, but FaZe still able to hold on to the lead.
Good aerial play there from JNaps to force a 50-50 in the corner. Then he also takes the boost. A solid look of possession. Demo on the field from JNaps on First Killer. And then another one from Chicago. The pressure is mounting for G2 Esports. Just waiting for that one slip up from FaZe Clan. Somehow they have broken away and fend off against G2's onslaught.
Finally a clear. First Killer does get that redirect, bounces off the back wall. JNaps to Atomic. Atomic gets the second touch.
He would have got that.
But look at that, Chicago on the wall, immediately able to get the read. Fantastic positioning here. G2, everywhere FaZe don't want them to be.
What's he doing up there? Reading the play, that's what. But FaZe Clan still up 1 goal. There's 3 minutes left, a little bit over, as G2 taking boost, putting on shots, but it's not shaking FaZe Clan.
Starting to look very similar to G2's last series, where they throw the shutout in game 1, get one back in kind, typical, backboard, and
Yeah, he had to get the angle. Wow, why is he there?
not fooled at all by the high backboard ball. And now here goes Zip again around Chicago and through Atomic, but still just a little bit wide. Another close call as FaZe Clan nearly gets another. They have certainly had their chances. We said that about NRG as well, but FaZe Clan have been much closer than G2's previous opponents as this goes all the way back. First Killer avoids the demo, then gets one of his own, and that ball rolls wide. This one
Close.
is speed and precision. As both teams have really solid, good reads on the field, they're trying to disrupt each other. It's a fast game on and off the ball. As again, we're just seeing a lot of boost grabs, a lot of demos, or chances for demos to get, because G2
Not the best first touch.
on the counter, so they can find an open lane to punish.
Early shot from JNaps. Does get saved from FaZe Clan, and for me, I think FaZe Clan, they got to play the long game. I mean, the key against G2 is relieving this pressure where they can put on 7-8 shots in a row, it feels like.
Yeah, G2's putting good pressure.
And they've done well so far, getting clears out, finding
from
AJ. This allows for time for that third man to get boost, get back into position, and that's what NRG were lacking in their series. FaZe Clan have found it in game number 2.
Close.
There's a lot of nervous energy inside Dickie's arena right now.
Oh my God.
Nearly converts on a worldie, but instead it remains only the 1 goal lead for FaZe Clan, and I think that's why a lot of their fans might just kind of be a little nervous because they've had chances to expand.
Good save by Chicago.
That one there, but have just come up short. Keeping the pressure on though is AJ. Now he's got options in the midfield. Gonna take this to ground himself, and Chicago waiting the whole time.
Wow.
G2 have given themselves ample opportunity to come back in this game as they deny FaZe Clan again. Atomic.
Oh, he missed the bump.
Great touch out.
First.
G2 trying to slow things down, gain control. FaZe Clan trying to out-pressure them. Less than a minute remaining. Atomic trying to get control of that, but won't end up reaching the ceiling. G2 wants to make the most out of these drives, but for FaZe, they are all over the ball, making it as hard as possible.
This is it, the final 30 seconds.
Oh my God, what is that?
G2 Esports have held their own on the defensive side, but have come up scoreless on offense. They need something. This is their chance, Stacks.
20 seconds remain for G2 to avoid FaZe Clan leveling the series. Atomic's got to get out of his own back line. He has got this to Chicago. He's way back. There was nobody to receive that ball.
He's got
5 seconds now. JNaps, have they saved their best for last on Aquadome? Atomic can't reach it. And tie the series.
Okay.
It was a tense game 2, even despite FaZe Clan taking the win, even with them with all that pressure, it just didn't feel like they were safe. As G2 Esports, so many different opportunities for them to get in, and even down to the final seconds, they still were creating drives.
And they suffocated, in particular, Chicago. This man had 0 shots, 4 saves to his name. He was stuck on the goal line. when previously in their series against NRG, he had 88.
Let's go, boys.
1.2 goals per game. He was getting involved left and right up on the field. And for him to be forced back, forced on that goal line, that alleviates so much pressure and makes it much easier to transition out from the defense if you're FaZe Clan.
I think a lot of our internal discussions while we've been watching these series.
They couldn't score, man.
The MVP, if their respective team wins, and immediately the names Chicago and Seiko come to mind. Chicago shut down in that game, and that is a tall, tall task that FaZe Clan has just accomplished, because as you mentioned, he has been hotter than the sun here at the World Championship. So now
The stadium is full.
down. We go now into game 3. Iconic DFH Stadium, the backdrop for a tie-breaking game in the semifinals. One team getting one step closer to playing for the World Championship and a $600,000 first prize.
G2 opened the series with a lot of pressure and some pinpoint accuracy against FaZe Clan. And boy, did they respond with a one.
There we go.
Making Chicago, who was on fire, look cold. But now that the scores equalize, these two teams will try to adapt, see who can take the lead of the series.
Typical, up to the heavens, but Atomic is there to stop him. Great pickups for FaZe Clan and G2 throughout the season.
What a pass.
Oh, first killer in the way of AJ. It is the FaZe Clan way yet again. Those two just cannot get out of each other's way, and it rears its ugly head at the worst possible moment. First killer, though, after the demo by Typical, and still G2 keeps this scoreless, but for how much longer?
Who's gonna cast the finals? I hope it's Johnny Boy.
That's just a disaster, and it feels almost like
Turtle's okay, like.
think back to FaZe Clan against V1.
I'd rather Johnny Boy.
1 or 2 goals where it bounced off the V1 defense, and this time they saved their own shot. And they know how it feels to have some misdirection from your own team.
There we go, Chicago.
Doesn't find it, and it's Chicago who gets the first goal.
Chicago with his second of the series.
J-Naps is so like
important between these two
sitting up
teams.
straight.
G2 12-1 when they score first. FaZe Clan undefeated in 11 games when they score first. The numbers greatly favor G2, but will reality still hold here? Chicago after the demolition.
Oh, Chicago.
It's the G2 charge! Chicago picked it up. One demo, Atomic bumping AJ. You can't
Wow.
save it if you can't.
That was pretty dirty.
3 goals for Chicago.
Yeah, me too, Tyler.
Just continue
That'd be cool.
to light up the scoreboard. We'll get the colors right eventually. Here goes Typical. FaZe Clan need a lot out of him. It cannot just be this guy. As much as he would like to carry the team.
Good save.
Atomic bounces one out. First killer's there, and he's going to make the quick turn. Give it to him, get out of the way, and see what happens as Atomic will put one back out to midfield.
And a really early jump from Atomic on the defensive side. They're making sure they can get up in front of every shot coming their way. They know FaZe Clan, and with the speed behind them, are going to have shots.
Oh my God, their passing plays are so smart.
Read by a mile away from AJ, able to turn things around and get some offense going.
Oh, he's trying to get that one straight down. First killer gets demoed by J-Naps. Now J-Naps looking to move upfield. G2 trying to add to the total. FaZe Clan trying to bring themselves back into this game. AJ in trouble.
Oh.
Later, G2, that drive is going to fall apart.
Here goes first killer right at Chicago. Got around him.
Got boost.
And still the defense of G2. Not relenting a bit. Not giving FaZe Clan an inch.
Oh.
Chicago narrowly
Close.
misses here. A shot that may well have put them up 3. Still some life now for FaZe as that one threads the needle. But Atomic there for the stop. First killer indirect for himself in Chicago. We'll find J-Naps, who will find Atomic. Here's that G2 attack. At least the counter looked promising, then stalled out at the end.
FaZe Clan got to focus up on these clears. Finding a teammate downfield is critical at this moment. AJ's up early, then Typical does get it passed forward. First,
Okay.
find a 50-50, but the pressure is going to die with that challenge. FaZe Clan not layered enough.
Wow.
But Atomic.
Wow.
And J-Naps is in position.
Jesus.
It's Atomic in the midfield. Gets the flip reset. You gotta get the ball off of him, because if he gets
My God.
J-Naps will will be there to put it top corner every single time.
It looked like they tried to get a hand up, and really
Okay.
G2 asked the question, can I help you? And FaZe Clan just like, no thanks, just looking. 3-0. First killer has it open.
Oh, okay. They let one in. They're getting cocky there.
A very common issue and mistake that we have known G2 to oftentimes overcommit.
First killer.
And there was also a demo, I'm not sure if it would have affected the third man. Almost a free one given to FaZe Clan, but brilliant vision to see the open net.
Can G2 recover and keep this game under?
They're pretty good. They're pretty good.
45 left here.
Oh, man.
FaZe get one.
AJ.
You can see them going on a run here.
It could slip out of their hands, Daz. I mean, it can happen as quickly as that kickoff. You get some momentum. They've got a goal now. They know what it feels like to score, and they've got time to get back in.
Just happy we have a G2 game that's not a shutout one way or the other. As Chicago launches one back that Typical has to address. And he plays that to the left side. His teammates are over on the right. And so there's only Typical that can follow this play up. And his teammates have to retreat and stop another.
That's a shot. Wow, they're so like they rotate pretty good. There's always one guy attacking.
May seal the deal in game 3.
See first killer last back. It's a great 50 from Chicago. AJ not back in time. Open lane for JNaps. And you gotta wonder, FaZe Clan, what is the problem?
Absolutely.
Why are they letting in so many?
Well, it seems like they were getting too desperate now as the final minute is approaching. And I respect definitely the aggression. I mean, you're down, what was it, 2 goals at the time.
Yeah.
And for AJ, he needs to get aggressive, start implementing himself, and
Okay.
forcing some better challenges on offense.
This is gonna be G2's game.
But the decision making of when to overcommit seems to be off as Atomic knows exactly.
Wow, holy shit.
5-1 G2.
Oh, Atomic. You can't give him that. It's automatic. Reese the double.
What was that?
Easy from the midfielder from G2. I mean, that man can do it all.
Let me put on my coach's cap for a moment here. I've identified
Let's hear it.
3 problems for FaZe Clan. Number 1, Atomic.
Yep.
Number 2, Chicago.
Yep.
Number 3, JNaps.
That'll do it.
G2 up to a 5-1 lead here in game 3.
Yeah.
Thank you, Stacks.
You're welcome.
This guy.
Be here all day.
This total control from G2. As it feels like they have FaZe figured out. As this game has gone out of FaZe's hands.
Yep.
Even with a free shot like that from first killer. That one doesn't go into the back of the net. Now, FaZe,
50.
they got to do everything they can to try
Wow,
to
they just get the saves.
to get away from them.
I mean, it was just one game ago where FaZe Clan had all the possession and their defense looked much more solidified than it does right now in game number 3. I think they got too ahead of themselves and were trying to push up, like I said, at the wrong times. It's all about the decision-making of when to move forward. The ball's still up, but eventually it will fall, and we will see G2 Esports take
There we go.
Blast is in session as G2, 2 wins away from reaching the grand final. We know it will be a North American team there. We don't know
Yo, what's up, Binky?
which region they will face.
Sorry, I couldn't see the messages.
Europe or South America. After an incredible 7-game series, G2 trying to follow that up, and they have taken a lot of the excitement out of this series. I mean, the 2 games they've won have not been close at any point. FaZe put up a fight, and then all of a sudden G2 pulled away again, and that was the end of
What's
it.
up, Bade?
Now we go into game 4, and I wonder as we look back at the Mobile One
Baldass Gorilla.
or rather the G2 highlight reel. Does FaZe Clan go with a timeout or
4-1, maybe. I'm watching the RLCS, man.
Right the wrongs?
That's going to be the biggest question.
Can you risk it, though? One more game to put it on match point.
Do you just play it out, or do you try to slow things down? You also got to think for G2.
Yeah.
I mean, they're using that time
Sorry.
just as much as you are. They're constantly communicating. They're constantly talking things out. They don't go with a timeout as far as I know. So they're going to try to play through this one.
And what a journey, by the way, for Rold is. He goes from being a player and kind of combining as player and host alongside you on First Touch. Then he goes to just being a caster. Now he's a coach. He's held all the different titles here. But still, now he and his team looking for the one that matters most, the world title.
And this is his chance to make the biggest impact he possibly can in Rocket League history. 1 series away from the grand finals. Everything is up to FaZe Clan. They need to recover and make some changes on the defensive side if they want to keep going and stay competitive in this game.
Keeping composure when you're in the biggest moment of your career. Good luck.
Good luck.
Having to have to do that, having to slow down a G2 that is firing ahead on all cylinders. That is something that you'll need to really show your magic in. So far, scoreless in game 4. It's FaZe Clan trying to battle back.
Chicago gonna park here and just sky one up in the air. Let his teammates get some boosting, reset. Everybody's got plenty.
Why is everybody getting resets every 2 seconds? The pressure. They just keep putting pressure. Pressure, rotate, get the goal. Wow.
AJ expected a quicker shot to come through, and Chicago's composure and patience.
They're just ready.
Off tenfold. First goal again for G2.
They run their record after that last game.
I'm streaming on 3 platforms.
They do it again. They'll be on
YouTube, TikTok, Facebook Gaming.
And the teams that get to 3 wins first, they've
Oh.
been so great. JNAP.
Oh.
Away by First Killer, and Typical was there as well. And now here comes FaZe Clan. JNAP's veering out, bowing out of the play. AJ takes over again at midfield.
Pretty close.
JNAP's there to meet Typical. Comes down to First Killer, who got cold feet at the last moment. Thought Atomic had it. Now 1-on-2. First Killer. Oh, what a
There we go. FaZe showing some life.
Tie game. And you can see it creeping up. As soon as First Killer has time, and AJ on the wing, even JNAPS was caught stuck as he had
JNAP saw the play, but he couldn't get it.
How many times is First Killer going to pass that ball? If you're G2's defense, you think he's obviously shooting.
Exactly.
It's First Killer. That's what he does. No, the great team play that time ties up the game.
And that shows the development of First Killer. I think
9 likes on YouTube, 1.5k likes on TikTok. Should definitely stream on TikTok.
There were 2 players in the net. Knew it was the better option. Executed well. And got his team back into it.
Oh.
And he finds it.
And FaZe, a high-flying action team, slowing things down this time.
Slow goals.
AJ get some interference and Sip with the low 50 bounces off the post and in. FaZe Clan with the lead as we approach the halfway point of game 4.
JNAP still almost got to that despite the interference from AJ going forward. Now here goes First Killer. That goes out to the wing and very quickly back into FaZe Clan territory. Both teams trying to win the battle at midfield.
Close.
The ball ricochets back
Oh.
and forth, redirect well wide. And G2 maybe just kind of wipe a little sweat off their brow like, oh yeah, no, we knew he was there. Another opportunity sent away by Atomic, but only as far as AJ. FaZe Clan getting a lot closer to the G2 net than their fans would like right now. So now they have to retreat as AJ gets that to the corner.
FaZe Clan looked very confident though in this game. We were a little concerned after game 3, wondering why wasn't there a
Close.
timeout? But they come in, they play, and it just feels like even with G2 getting the first goal, they remain locked in. Can they stop G2 from trying to get the equalizer now? FaZe Clan still with the lead, less than 2 minutes in regulation.
Oh, Typical got one last touch to get around Chicago. One more to get
Oh,
around
boy.
And the shot deflected away by Chicago. As he recovers.
I think FaZe is going to take it.
What is this from AJ? Flipping into the angle, finds it, and there is no way you can get a save or even predict
That's crazy.
what's coming out of that shot.
Every now and then, FaZe Clan
Yo, thank you for the
shows us
likes.
a little bit of wizardry. They've saved it for the semifinals when they absolutely need it. G2 threatening to go on match point. FaZe Clan standing in their way and standing tall. Here goes AJ again. Atomic gets this out to the corner. JNAPS will jump in. Not a lot of boost to work with for either attacker from G2, and that attack was doomed from the beginning. AJ and First Killer work in tandem, getting this down in front, and Typical denied. Chicago lining one up.
Oh.
And it bounces away almost off of First Killer.
Yeah,
I got excited there.
Read on that double. Atomic looking for a pass. G2 trying to get back in. Chicago, no, it's off. Atomic.
Wow.
G2 bring the game with
Pressure.
And this all developed from their own corner. A big pass across. AJ had it read, but then backflipped on the play. Would have intercepted it. It went through, and they were able to continue on with their pressure.
G2, tell FaZe, they are not out of the woods just yet. But can they equalize in this final minute?
Cannot rest for
50 seconds.
even a second against G2. A proven pedigree that very few teams in the world possess. Here's AJ trying to kill off 35 more seconds. JNaps indirect. Atomic a little slow to the play.
You want it so bad for the players.
Pass, and that's intercepted by Typical, forces JNaps all the way back. As G2 has to work coast to coast with very little time remaining. Chicago in front. Atomic.
Oh.
By first killer. Down to 15 seconds now. Another opportunity for Chicago. And G2 stuffed by Typical. Out to the side. He can carry it himself. JNaps won't let him. Now Atomic with little time remaining.
Oh.
Dive bomb onto AJ. JNaps has to work now. From way downtown. And Chicago keeps it in the air. How much longer can G2 hang on?
Nah. Oh. All right, we got a tie series.
Down to the last second. G2 is a team that won't
Pretty exciting stuff.
FaZe Clan weather the storm. Series all tied up now after what we thought was a full momentum swing after the game 3. I mean, it felt like G2 had everything going, and the concern for FaZe Clan was there, but my goodness, did they turn things around.
It was an unbelievable adjustment on the defensive side. They were throwing everybody forward previously in the other game, and in this one, they slowed it down as that third man. They would let their first man and second man do a little bit of damage. Right here, we see first killer and AJ. They don't need the third man to crash the net, and because of that, the third man is staying far more patient, going all the way back to at least the midfield line, taking some boost and being much more safe with the defense. And that's why you don't see G2 Esports able to hold on to possession for as long as they did in every other series so far we've seen at the World Championship.
When you look at these two teams on paper, yes, you would think G2 would be the favorite, but it may actually be kind of a favorable matchup for FaZe Clan when you look
They're
at
both good
G2
teams.
team that steals so much boost. They steal more boost than anybody else in this tournament. Going up against a guy in first killer who almost always seems to be at 100. It doesn't matter what AJ and Typical are doing, as long as first has all the boost in the world, they always have a shot to move downfield. He can catch up to almost anything. That's what G2 has to contend with. They've got to stop him from running free all around the field.
It's tough, though, because if you take your eyes off AJ and Typical for a moment, I mean, you saw that double from AJ last game.
You can't give him space. You simply cannot.
They are a triple threat just as much as G2 are. They've all earned their right.
Yeah, Doggo.
Stage for a chance for the grand final. You see that AJ coming in. It's awkward for Chicago, but he gets a clutch. And JNaps will clear it into the corner.
And he had to get the read off the ceiling. A remarkable 50-50 down and in. And Chicago recovered, but then all of a sudden, first killer gets a dribble. We know what that man can do whenever he's got control of the ball.
Oh.
AJ needs one more touch instead of let it come to ground. First killer
comes again.
Got around Chicago. Netward and JNaps comes back. Great recovery for the save as G2.
It looks like I'm watching a freestyle competition.
And that was a great touch from AJ, just being able to keep it into the air because, again, FaZe Clan has hit 2. Sip last back. That one gets out. Chicago tried to get the shot, but was just denied before he was able to really get a place on that ball. G2 trying again to make the most out of their drive.
Oh my God.
The air dribble to the top left.
First killer. Oh, good ball intended for AJ, and an even better bump by Atomic that spun him out, and it leads to this opportunity that Chicago.
Oh my God.
He had a double lined up. I don't think he was going to be able to finish it. JNaps got a piece of that as well. And now this shot sent away is Typical. And AJ credited with that stop. And Atomic back to Chicago. Around and around they go. Counterattack meets counterattack. It is a track meet on Wasteland.
FaZe Clan, a few double commits, 2 players in net, going for the same shot. They saw JNaps in the midfield. Still connecting on shots, but FaZe Clan find a way to get themselves in front of
You have an Aussie Poodle. Oh, okay, cool. Dogs are cool.
Has to get rid of the ball. See first killer sitting with 100. waiting for a way to go in.
Does he have a flip?
And Atomic with this carry can at least get some ground for G2, but you have to be very careful how you
0-0.
still scoreless. A couple of minutes have gone by.
First Killer using that boost this time to get all the way to the corner.
Whoa.
But he lost the ball to Atomic, who lost to Typical. AJ flipping out of the net, or he's got to rush back as JNaps tested him. Now First Killer. Trying to
Of course they get the reset.
He's got 2 goals, as does AJ. Typical's added 1 for FaZe Clan. They came alive in game 4, but now both teams looking for the first strike in a tie-breaking 5th game.
Yo, what's up, Cloudy Oli?
Get too eager. FaZe Clan need to keep their composure. It's all tied up. They've held on defense. Trust in your first 2 players throwing themselves at the ball. AJ doesn't get any connection. AJ also continues to find another bump, and then Typical has some space. Opts to go for the backboard. And things have slowed down, Daz. Not as dominant on either side. G2 Esports held pressure at the beginning half, but like I said, much more composed and cautious from these 2 teams.
The caution is there. Even with this one from JNaps going off the ceiling.
Oh, he's got it. He's got it. Oh, JNaps. Yo, what's up, Ruben Tile? Wow. Wow.
Can you believe this man's talking about retirement? Are you kidding me? 1-0.
Retirement.
43 to go. And certainly the loudest goal of this series. Now Typical trying to answer. Good luck. Atomic sends that one away, so AJ's got to take care. And who does he have to work with? Nobody. They're all running back. Typical had to cut. And First Killer way at the back. Will the sleeping beast awaken here? AJ now taking it himself. Stopped by JNaps, only as far as Typical. FaZe Clan now find themselves trailing just outside the final minute of a crucial 5th game. Opportunity denied by Naps.
Even after that electric goal from JNaps, things have quieted down. You can still feel the players locked in.
Yeah.
The tension still there. FaZe Clan fighting to get control of this game. They've got less than a minute to do it.
And under the final minute, I think FaZe Clan need to be less linear. First Killer, he goes forward, but he needs to go into the midfield. Typical was waiting. Typical in position, first opting to go for the solo play.
Oh my God.
Found him, and Typical was waiting, but there was no pass that came out, Stacks.
Typical, big hammering clear, trying to get his team downfield as quickly as they can. Those opportunities are going to be few and far between here in the final 20-plus seconds.
Here we go.
First Killer lob one up. He's going to take it himself, give him the ball, and get out of the way. AJ waiting underneath. He'll come into action. Typical jumps, but JNaps jumps first with 10 seconds left. Atomic gets nudged away from the play. And an opportunity off the ceiling.
No.
Everybody commits.
They got it.
Gets home, and JNaps will just bring it to ground. And G2
Good job, JNaps.
minutes away from the grand finals.
Yo, thank you for the likes. Laha? Laha?
Their tournament lives are on the line. You saw the goal from JNaps on your screen. The man, the
JNaps.
legend is locked in. They want the grand finals, and FaZe Clan have one more game, one more life left to try to stop them.
Do we get a timeout? That is the question. New coach role is, you want to think that they do call the timeout, but at the same time, the first half, it was high-powered from FaZe Clan. They were really starting to thread the needle, opting to go for so many passes, looking for the center ball when they needed to. And we do, in fact, have a timeout from FaZe Clan, an extra 60
Okay, timeout.
to gather their emotions and figure out what they need to change.
That goal that we just saw right at the end from JNaps, a throwback to a point where he was unquestionably at the top of the game. And I think he just proved right there, he does indeed still have it. They are 5 minutes away with a 6th shutout here in this top 8 from G2.
That's what's important, not getting scored on. These guys are shutting everybody down.
Being put in this situation has to get them back into the game. It's a monumental task for someone who is one of my best friends. But for him, this is where he wants to be. This is what he wants to do. That team wants him as well. They have to all lean on. They have to all work together.
I'm nervous.
They want a chance here because G2, I mean, they are just on another level, and it's just really hard for FaZe to get back into this.
And even with First Killer, as deadly as he looks, he's going up for solo plays, he's getting denied. That man can't even get past one player. A lot has to change here for FaZe Clan. Think about it. This is it. I mean, the culmination of thousands of hours, hundreds of scrims, dozens of events. It's all led to today. This chance for FaZe Clan to make history, get into the grand finals, and have a shot at lifting that crown.
How do you overcome adversity? That's what FaZe Clan has to figure out.
Wow.
They are down to their last life in the World Championship. Neo Tokyo, the backdrop. It's been the graveyard for so many teams here at the World Championship. FaZe Clan must find a way to persevere against the G2 army.
Come on, G2, do it here.
G2 looking towards the trophy, looking towards the finals. FaZe Clan looking towards Champions Field. Who comes out on top as this game gets underway?
J-Naps looking for another, but there's no flash of brilliance.
I just feel like G2 is way more confident. They just they have more control.
Chicago. First Killer. I'm sure he'd love to have a lot more boost than that, but he's found a way to get one over towards AJ, and Atomic had just enough time to react. But now here's Typical again, trying to live off of Penny. He's got another boost steal, and AJ is forced all the way back to bring it right back into the G2 end, and Typical just having to run all around as he started to come back. AJ launches it downfield, so he's got to turn and run. Now Chicago lining up, crossbar.
Dangerous plays.
Typical.
First Killer. He's past one of them, goes for the stall, gets to 50, and then
that was
G2
smart.
Crashed the net. A big clear, alleviating.
And no one back there as Atomic plays this one high. G2 still looking for control. Chicago keeps this up. J-Naps.
Oh! Wow, that almost went in. Like on the first touch.
Awkward ball off the ceiling.
Two of them win.
Good save by AJ.
And AJ left all alone in no man's land. It's G2's land now with a 1-0 lead 90 seconds in.
Just when FaZe Clan started to get a grip on this game, big clears, finding players downfield, everything slipped away. One double commit, one mistake, and the momentum shifts back in favor of the blue side.
Oh, Chicago's still working with this. You saw him try to be able to dish it out to J-Naps. Lots of momentum here in favor of G2. FaZe Clan has to get this under control. Looking for the midfield. First Killer does get that beat, but Typical can't get there in time. Atomic able to get a clear out. FaZe Clan, the pressure is working. They're forcing a double commit out from G2, but they can't follow up fast enough.
A team for whom top 4 has been the ceiling all season long. In big money moments like this.
Wow.
Who's an absolute
all right, Tyler. What a pass.
Look at Atomic go from the ceiling all the way down to the ground. And of course, his day one J-Naps in position. That's how you get the second goal.
Now for FaZe Clan. The next question, how do you wake up from a nightmare when you're not even sleeping? Chicago across, holding possession for G2, trying to play keep away.
What is he talking about?
Every orange car out there. AJ finally got one forward. J-Nap's got a piece, and this is deflected off of all the walls, and First Killer finally corrals one, but he doesn't have a lot to work with, and he just can't manufacture anything himself right now.
From the corner.
FaZe Clan's last chance. They gotta leave everything out there. You see Typical, First Killer, trying to get that midfield. AJ goes for the challenge, completely whiffs one, and now Atomic with freedom, but not a lot of boost. Trying to play it low. Typical with a great challenge. Even better follow-up. AJ tries to get there, but again, just too little too late. G2 now charging down the field. Can Chicago get it through? Trying.
He tried something.
Off the ceiling, blocked out away. And G2 have to start over.
And so many teams, when they get to this point, as there's an open net
Wow.
for J-Naps, doesn't find his mark. As I was saying, so many teams here on Championship Sunday have gotten a 1-goal lead and then hold on to it. We saw Furia do that several times against Moist Esports. G2 Esports, they've got 2 goals. 1 minute and 25 seconds left to hold on and represent North America in the Grand Finals. Almost made it 3-goal lead as they continue to fight for that 3rd goal.
Another opportunity, Chicago threatening to end all the drama here, but still just over a minute remains. Here comes FaZe, here comes Typical, he lost it. Now first killer, he's got to give it up. And he found AJ, but AJ could not find the net. Typical will try all he can find.
G2's got this.
Right in his face.
Time running
out. As Atomic tried to jump in front of AJ, that slowed him down, maybe just enough.
Midfield.
Jaden up there in time, but Chicago is, as he slams the door shut right in FaZe's face again.
That was the best drive they came up with all game long, and they come up empty. How much more in the tank?
Good flick.
Gets to 2.
Double commit.
AJ, he has to get this middle. He does, but where's the follow-up?
Chicago.
But it was blocked again. FaZe can't buy a goal. G2 looking to book their trip to the Grand Finals.
20 seconds, all that separates G2 from a shot at glory. And JNAPS leading the charge. Who else could do it but the Napman himself? The final countdown, counting FaZe out of the world.
Let's go, man.
And they get one more, a late Christmas gift with only 4 seconds left.
The pressure, just too much for FaZe Clan.
G2.
They literally made FaZe Clan tap out from the pressure. 3 seconds, 2, 1.
There we go.
Gets another shot at a world championship. They take down FaZe in 6.
All 3 players absolutely out of their mind in this series, playing the best I think I have ever seen G2 Esports look, and especially the man in the hat, Chicago. Those saves in the final minute, you could see just how hungry he was to get another shot at lifting that trophy. And that man certainly
Nice. Man, these guys have good team spirit.
But the G2 Army does not break. And they get another shot.
Here we go.
Grand finalist number 1 has been set as the World Championship continues to deliver.
This is incredible. In their victories, they are outscoring opponents 20-1. They dropped a couple games there. FaZe came alive. They scored 4. Threw a shutout themselves. But 7 out of 8 G2 victories. They have not allowed the opposition to score. And then the one game where FaZe Clan got one when they lost. Yeah,
JNAPS texting.
It almost felt like a pity
Wow,
goal
I did it.
just to,
Back to the
for
finals.
G2 to let them think they had a chance. We've talked constantly about Moist being a favorite in this tournament.
Yep.
A lot of people forgot that JNAPS just has something else going right now.
Yep.
Chicago had
JNAPS
been the
is a
guy
beast.
up until this point, and now JNAPS is poised to push them across the finish line. One more look at the Mobile One high performance replay. And that man right there, vying for a world championship that narrowly eluded him in New Jersey just 4 years ago.
And we take a look at the history of G2 Esports, picking up Atomic, replacing Drees, trying to make an impact and find some improvements on the field. At first, people judged it, people doubted it. I was also one of those doubters. Daz, I know you and I were harping constantly about the Atomic pick. Maybe it wasn't the right move. They proved it previously, winning a major, of course, now coming out. This is their chance to take home that championship title and bring one home to North America.
It's still there. It's still there. It ain't going anywhere until we get to the grand finals. G2 is there. They get to rest for just a moment after they're done with Orb momentarily. But for FaZe Clan, another top 4 exit in a LAN.
There we go.
3 out of 4 times. Heartbreak for FaZe, jubilation for G2, and Orb is standing by. I'm sure there's no bias whatsoever from Orb here.
Diggies, please give it up for the first team to make the finals,
G2 Esports.
Oh. So there's another series. Jesus.
My friend, I don't know if you know this, but you are
2v2 tips there, Brody.
from being crowned world champion. How does that feel?
I'm pretty sure I got a lot of Rocket League videos for 2v2 tips, man.
Season 7, I didn't really know what was going on. I was a newcomer back then.
Rotate
and now
quickly,
knowing
I guess.
What this means,
Rotate
I don't
back.
think I've ever wanted something more than this grand finals.
Now, in terms of the pressure for this match, where would you rank it in all the matches that you've played in terms of, well, the pressure?
It's definitely up there. I mean, we definitely felt a little bit more comfortable after getting on stage versus NRG, and we knew how to play, but we knew FaZe was coming in hot. But I don't have a ranking in my head, but it's definitely up there for one of the crazier matches.
Do you have anything to say to FaZe, who you just beat, formidable opponents?
I mean, FaZe, always the consistent top 4, always the underdogs for whatever reason. They're nuts, and they're going to get their victory soon. It's just a matter of time. So congrats to them, and they have it coming.
Now, would you say that FaZe is your biggest NA rival?
I guess now it is, yeah. Used to be NRG, but I guess that's over now. But I'm excited for the new.
How about this? You're going to the finals. That's happening. Who would you rather face in that final?
Either I'm good with, but Furia was a pretty good match, so why not run it back?
I think the crowd wants you to run it back against Furia. Well, I mean, that is the question. Furia or BDS, who is it going to be? Stick around and find out.
There's another freaking round, man. I can't even watch till the end. I actually have to take off. I thought it was gonna be over. 242,000 people are watching this. Wow.
We have to tell everyone that we just switched to Verizon's new welcome.
I guess I'll let it run.
For
I'll
just
be back.
$30.
I gotta go have supper.
Told everyone. Wait, did you say Verizon for just $30?
It's their best unlimited price ever.
Peace out.
$30? That's awesome. Yeah, and it's from the most reliable 5G network in America.
For $30 a line, I'm switching now.
Yeah, it's easy. And you get $960 when you switch the whole family.
Wow, I gotta let my buddies know.
We're already here.
The network you want, the
Okay.
price you love, only from Verizon.
This might
I'm
not
gonna
be
go,
your
boys.
and this might not be your engine. Maybe this isn't your morning routine. And
I had
maybe
fun. I had
these
fun.
aren't your cold.
Unfortunately, I can't even finish this stream.
Perhaps these aren't your standard driving conditions. Far from it. But this is your oil, which means you're one of us, doesn't it? For serious engines, on and off the track, upgrade to Mobile One.
Peace out, boys. I gotta go.
The Bronco Raptor was built to go over any